What is happening, YouTube? We are here. We are powerful. We are strong. We are the ESMR Avengers, man. Thanks for tapping in. Tonight, we got music. We got music crackulating. It's going to be a good time. Lots of music submitted. I'm still getting things in order. Still trying to get my house in order, man. Happy Saturday to everybody rocking with us. Shouts to the homie P in the building. Thanks for the super chat, man. Always good to see you, P. Shouts to the homie Justice. Justice, what do you go by? Asa, is that you, or is that Justice? You got to tell me your actual name. Is that Just Rome? I always mess up governments when I get them. Lots of stuff happening on the show tonight, man. Tonight we're gonna be talking Guinness World Records. Some really, really odd records out there in the world right now. And I do have to apologize if you're listening. I've got fireworks going on around me for the third week in a row. My neighbors, the people who live in my area, don't understand when New Year's is over. Apparently it never ends. And they've been letting off some fairly aggressive fireworks all night. So I'm not really happy about it, to be honest with you. I'm actually quite annoyed. I want to go out and say, look, it's over, man. Let it go. But I can't. So lots of news to talk to you about tonight, man. Things happening in the world, man. It's getting crazy, but it's getting better. I read a stat today that 73% of the misinformation about the election has been has gone down since Trump has been banned from Twitter. So 73% of election misinformation gone down since the homie got booted from Twitter. So we're all happy about that. I got some local artists coming through with some music tonight as well. Shout out to Jess for signing off of 2 different places. Appreciate that. That's super love right there, bro. So yeah, man, we got a lot of good music. I'm excited. Let's get into the music, man. A little less yapping, a little more music. So this is the first one off of the Making Hip Hop thread on Reddit. This is a homie by the name of 17 Letters. The name of this song is Till the End, featuring Lil Smooch. Shouts to Lil Smooch. And of course, they're gonna start us off with an ad to make sure the night goes according to plan. So I want to get into some of these Guinness World Records because I think some of this stuff is crazy. So lot of stuff happening, and a lot of these records are just kind of dumb. One of the ones, so first of all, the tallest teenager in the world is 7'3". Cause could you imagine being in high school? Look at this man right here. And he looks like an Asian dude too. You imagine that? Going to high school at 7'3"? Girls not only don't like you, but they can't even look at you. You're at their like, I mean, most kids in high school probably like, 5'5", 5'6". You get some 6-footers, you get some 6'5"ers maybe on the outliers. You don't get no 7'3"ers though. That to me is just unbelievable. All right, man, let's get into this joint right now. 17 Letters Till the End, featuring Lil Smoochie. That's what I'm calling him, Lil Smoochie.
My heart, don't say that you love me. No, this wouldn't last past 20. Got what you wanted, congrats, you're free. I just hope your heart will disagree. I want it all. You told me that you want it all. Till I turn around, yeah, had enough. Told me that you had enough. And shit's still rough now.
Bitch, it's all the same. Think I need to change. Hitting on my phone, they think it's a game. Now I'm on my own, memories stay the same. Wake up all alone, calling out your name. Break my heart, don't say that you love me. No, this wouldn't last past 20. I got down on one knee.
Shout out to B-Rex. What's up with you?
You say that you don't want me back, I'm going back to one. It's just like me and my money. I don't know where you been, honey. Have you been under a rock? Have you been seeing how I'm running? Now I know I'm sad that I didn't get you, but with hoes all around, I won't need to miss you. Don't say you love me unless you mean it. I mean it. Don't have the time for you to go and pretend, yeah, pretend.
I like that little change up right there. Okay. A little aggressive. All right, so that was the homie 17 Letters. That joint was interesting to me. Shouts to Johnny's in the building. What's up with you, Johnny? How you doing, bro? That one was interesting to me. I really enjoyed I didn't like. So there was like a 2-layer vocal in there. The first vocal sounded very off and sounded like the dude couldn't really sing, but then he got a little deeper and it sounded better. Very airy, kind of almost borderline ambient type of sound to it. For me, it was cool. I didn't think. I think the singing chops are still being developed. I don't think the person was a bad singer. I don't think it was bad, but I don't think it was fully developed. You know, it's like when you get a Charmander, you're trying to get that joint up to a Charizard. You know, you got to go through the necessary steps, and I just didn't feel like that had leveled up as much as it should have just yet. But I would keep working. If I had to rate that joint out right there, I would probably go. I think I would give that 75. I think it was solid. I think it can work on its, on a level, I think, but it needs a little bit of polish, needs a little spit shine. So a lot of Bitcoin news happening this week, man. And I got to laugh because it's not really funny, but a couple people have lost hundreds of millions of dollars because of their, for lack of a better term, their negligence. So I just read a story where this one dude had $3,500 worth of Bitcoin on his hard drive, and he threw it out. That 30, or maybe it's 3,500 pounds, whatever. At this point, that money is worth $275 million. $275 million somewhere in an Australian. I believe the guy was Australian, Johnny. So you may want to check out this article and go get to that trash dump site. Now the interesting part about it is my man's, because he did not want to take this L, and I don't blame him at all, he went ahead and asked the city if he could give them $75 million of the $275 to go through the dump and find his missing hard drive. Now, the thing about garbage dumps is there's millions upon millions upon millions of gallons of trash there. You just got to take that L, man. You're not going to find that thing. And I think, my wife is kind of a pack rat. Y'all don't know, but Anweezy, she's a pack rat. She'll keep stuff forever. And now it kind of makes me happy because I'm like, yo, if we ever have anything worth anything, you'll probably have it lying around somewhere. Although she's been better about cleaning up. Shouts to the wifey. She's been better about cleaning. Cairo kids in the building, my man. You got 12 verses sitting in my inbox I'm gonna listen to. I haven't gotten to him yet, but that's actually my plan after I get off the stream. Shouts to Cairo kid in the building. Glad to have you here, bro. You got some Bitcoin good, Johnny. You're ahead of the game. We didn't get in on the Bitcoin thing, man, and it's a little sad to me because I feel like might have missed some quality opportunity there. All right, let's keep the music rolling, man. We got a lot of joints to get through tonight, so we're gonna be doing that. As always, per the policy, y'all know how we do things. If you're waiting for me to play a song, $1 or $2 will get you through to the front of the line. We don't ask a lot. Yeah, the end of the track was fire. Shouts to AJ's in the building. I agree with that too. The end of the track was super fire. Also, I got something coming today from the RJB collab community I'm very excited about. We just did our first cipher. If you haven't joined that Discord, you're missing out on some quality stuff there. But we actually have a cipher that your boy's got a verse on it. So I'm excited to play that for y'all later in the show as well. So thanks everybody for being here, man. Kick back, relax, get your drink game up. This is actually the third week in a row that me and the wife haven't had a drink, or maybe it's the second week. I'm probably jumping ahead. That's how long it seems. We haven't drank in at least 2 weeks, and yeah, I miss it. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, I'm not one of these dudes to be like, oh, it hasn't affected me, and I don't even think about it. Bold-faced lies. I wanted to drink so bad today. I almost was like, if I take a little drink, she ain't gonna know. But I stopped myself. I used my willpower and I said, no, I'm not gonna do that. Wifey's holding up her end of the bargain. I need to hold up my end of the bargain. All right, man, without further ado, let's get into this next joint from the Making Hip Hop thread on Reddit. I don't know what this artist name is. It looks like it's maybe Phoenix. I don't know, but Lunar Star player in the Making Hip Hop thread. Let's check this out. This is Phoenix Act 0 official video.
You're a team player, a save-the-day superhero. I hate people.
A save-the-day superhero.
And yes, Spirit Detective,
RJB's in the bill. Maze is in the bill.
Like a true amateur, you failed to take advantage of the situation. You didn't get back the sword. A mistake that will prove fatal. Because now that I know it, I won't be dropping my guard any longer. The world doesn't give many chances. You've just missed yours.
Are you done yapping yet?
Cream, I'm getting dairy like Glenn Gary, Glenn Ross, bad bitch, ass up, been tossed, been boss, ready to lose, shit y'all been lost, I'm pissed off, I'm master the swag that cat's been off, ripped off. Slaughter your squadron and then I'll dip off. Nick game front row for the tip off. Blowing loud, back seat, look like the cliff off.
This dude's style is really unique. I've never really heard anything like this. Very, very different than anything I'm used to. Do I hate it? No. Do I love it? No. It's okay. It's just very, very different from anything I've encountered.
Off. Pan-seared shrimp in the fix sauce. Your little piece couldn't fit in the jigsaw. Left your girl's crib, my dick covered in a lip gloss. Any QB dropping back is getting picked off. Plus I got machete grip, good to cut your wrist off. Y'all can't bear the weight of this cross. You wanna get ahead, you gotta take some
Rick Ross, MF Doom. Yeah, I agree with that.
Bob Kraft at the strip mall.
Here goes. Hey, kid.
Hey, that Bob Kraft at the strip mall bar is pretty funny.
You got some cash for me?
Sorry, minor league. I don't have time for you.
That's the wrong answer.
Well, don't say I didn't give you guys fair warning.
Shouts to my homie Jersey's in the building.
Shouldn't talk. It makes you sound stupid.
My homie Jersey's been selling some customizable joints on Etsy. Shouts to that. I heard some good stories about things you've been doing with that. So big respect on that. So that was Phoenix X0. I don't know the artist name on that. That was very strange. Somebody said, who said that? Evase. Shouts to Evase. I'm hoping we get some new Evase tonight. I'm very excited for that. He said like a Rick Ross MS Doom. I agree with it. Definitely kind of a genre breaking thing right there. That definitely doesn't have like a genre that it would fall into specifically. If I had to rate that out for me, my own personal taste, I didn't care for it that much. I like the uniqueness of it. So because I thought it was unique, I'm gonna go with a 73. Didn't sound very on beat. I didn't like the beat in the background. I love the use of the anime, but using the anime as kind of the beat didn't really work for me very much. Shouts to the homie Velvet's in the bill. Velvet's got some new joint coming up later tonight here. Oh yeah, keep doing what you do, man. I love seeing it. So lots of stuff happening. Also, if you play the lotto, the Powerball is up to 1.4 billion. All right, so now you're gonna get half of that taken by the U.S. government, and you'll never know what they do with it because they're allowed to do that. But might not be a bad idea. Wifey, I know you're on the stream, man. Maybe we need to go try our luck tomorrow. You know, you can't win if you don't play type of situation. So get your Powerball ticks up. Lakeshore Disciples is in the building. LSD, Chicago folk in the building. We got some new Lakeshore Disciples dropping tonight too, man. Everything is beautiful. Everything is love out here. Glad to have y'all in here on a Saturday night. I was just telling the story for those of you who just joined us about a man in Australia who lost $3,500 in Bitcoin or 3,500 pounds in Bitcoin rather. And that money has now grown to be worth $275 million. He threw out his hard drive that had the Bitcoin on it. So he goes to the city. He's like, look, if y'all let me go through the dump and try to find my ticket, I will give you guys 75 of the 275 million. They haven't called him back yet. So at that point, what do you do? Like, do you go dumpster diving for that? I mean, I kind of feel like it's worth it. But if you think about any kind of a garbage dump, it's huge. Garbage dumps are massive. What are the chances that you go in there and find it? How long do you spend looking? Do you go back for weeks? Do you go every day? Like, how would you even go through the process of trying to figure it out? I mean, to me, it's worth it. It's worth it if you go get the 275 million. But, you know, chances are, if anybody's seen that story, if he actually is able to recover that, they're probably going to be waiting for his ass. I mean, I'm just saying, there's a lot of criminals in the world. So we're doing this Guinness World Records today, and we did the first one, which I thought was insane. A teenager at 14 is 7'3". Now we have a 13-year-old who we just discovered is taller than me. I'm 5'11". We just figured out the little homie, our son is. Shouts to my guy Panda. What's up with you, Panda? Panda's like an inspirational man to me, man. Every time I see him, he's always saying and doing the right thing. Shout to Panda. But what would you do at 7'3" as a teenager? I mean, first of all, my man doesn't look like he's playing basketball. He should be. That's first things first. If they're not recruiting him to hoop, then something's wrong. Secondly, though, could you imagine how hard that would be with girls? Could you imagine the level of difficulty you would have getting girls? Because it's like they're looking at your waist when they go to hug you. They hug your legs. I mean, that's a horrible life, man. But 7'3" is the tallest teenager in the world. We also got a video here. I'm gonna try to play this real quick while I get the next song queued up. The most magic tricks performed underwater in 3 minutes. First of all, Why are you performing magic tricks? I don't even know why this is a thing, but I'm going to watch it because it's worth watching. Let's check this out. Most magic tricks underwater, Guinness World Records. Magician and serial world record, Martin Rees from the UK. I'm not watching all three of this.
When I first saw magic as a very young boy, I was totally blown away. It became my mission to be a magician, and I
just quickly decided I don't care about watching all of those. But anyway, if you ever wonder who can perform the most magic tricks underwater in 3 minutes, this dude Martin Rees of Hertfordshire, UK, has done 20 tricks. So yeah, however you feel about that, I guess. Some of this stuff is crazy. Fastest 100 meters solving a rotating puzzle cube. Like, what? If I was a dude that worked for the Guinness World Record people, I'd be frustrated. Like, what kind of shit are you sending me to look at? All right, let's get back into the music because clearly I'm already kind of confused. Look at this dude right here is the nut crushing champion. That's actually kind of funny. Actually, we gonna take a look at this. This guy has 5 world records on the day. So this Guinness World Records Day is November 18th, 2020. Most wet t-shirts put on in a minute, 13. Most marshmallows caught with chopsticks. Now that's what I want to watch. Most marshmallows caught with chopsticks in 1 minute, 90. There's what I want to see. Fastest time to apply 10 surgical masks, 12 seconds. How fast do you think you can put on a surgical mask? 12 seconds. Fastest time to remove 5 Jenga blocks with a party blower in your nose. Okay, why are you putting it? This is ridiculous. Most nuts crushed by sitting down in 1 minute. We're going to watch this and then we'll get back to the music. Most nuts crushed sitting down in 1 minute, 122. 122 nuts. Let's check this out. This man is crushing nuts with his butt cheek. I don't even know what to say about that. So he crushed 122 nuts. The one thing he crushed 122 nuts. The one thing I will say about that is, like, you do have to have some leg strength and some arm strength to be able to pop yourself up and down like that. You know, the ladies who ride, they know about the having to have them tricep muscles to be able to get yourself up and down. I respect anybody over the age of 30, any woman that's still riding. You get salute you for doing that if you're over 30. But yeah, that's difficult, man. That's actually difficult. I don't know why you want to ever do that in your life, but that's very difficult. Let's get back into the music, man. We'll talk some more of the strangest world records ever seen. So this next one is let's see what this guy's name is. I don't know. The next guy would be Winter Rider, and this is Come Back to Me, produced by Sam's Beats. Sam's Beats. Hit that like button if you're just joining us, man. We got 19 of y'all rocking with the gang. Only 11 likes, man. Go ahead and smash that like button. Make me happy. I'd appreciate it very much.
Life is but a dream, I'm just living in a scene.
Ooh.
Come back to me, I feel like it's entropy. They're changing up my ways, cause they justify the means. I'm still puffing on a blunt when I'm riding with a team. She got holes up in her jeans, run my hands all on the seams.
This ain't bad.
Tomorrow, why can't you come back to me? I can feel the haters follow on a skirt off in a beam. I just need to get my racks up and stack them on repeat. I can never stop, I'm on go, go, go. I'm a trigger guard, gonna blow, blow, blow. They cannot distract me out my zone, zone, zone. I be making waves like a radio. Life is but a dream.
Making waves like a radio?
Come back to me, I feel like it's entropy. Never changing up my ways, cause they justify the means. I'm still puffing on a blunt when I'm riding with a team. I'm in the balls on a fall, cause my money been gone so long. Cause I'm sure they been giving me top. Really be working one stop. Dripping so water like mop. Risky decisions a lot. I'm missing your face in my hands. I must be on cause it's hot. Yeah, my demons won't prevail, won't prevail. Talking should see you in hell, you in hell. We on our own, I wish you well, wish you well. Lately seems like I can't fail, I can't fail. Life is but a dream, I'm just living in a scene. Why can't you come back to me? I feel like it's entropy. Never changing up my ways, cause they justify the means. I'm still puffing on a blunt when I'm riding with a team. She got hoes up in her jeans, rub my hands all on the seams. Living like there's no tomorrow, why can't you come back to me? I can feel the haters follow, wanna skirt off in a beam. I just need to get my racks up and stack them on repeat.
Yo, I didn't think that was half bad. I didn't like the mix on the song. I didn't like the mix on it. I thought the mix was kind of, it was just too muffled a little bit. His voice wasn't coming through crispy clear. And when he did, he kind of picked up the pace and did a little bit more fast rapping type of deal. But it just didn't really QL of landfill. That's funny. Are you from a group, man? Because we were just talking about some money lost in a landfill, and then you show up with that. The melody was hot. I thought so, too. I thought the hook was pretty solid. I thought he really blended in with the beat well. I think on that particular track, homie really made the beat he kind of owned it. He kind of made it work for him. I just thought the mix was bad, and I thought where he was doing the quicker rap spot, I thought that I couldn't really hear what he was saying. So the homie P coming up with his own system here, 3.18795 out of 5. I am actually going to give that an 84. I like the losses in the bill. What's up with you, brother? Yeah, I actually didn't mind that at all. I didn't think it was a bad song. I'm actually going to drop that in the thread for y'all to take your looks at. I got lots of music in the inbox too, man. Y'all know the deal. If you're waiting on me to play the joint $1 or $2 to get you through, we always appreciate whatever contributions y'all give us, man. We appreciate you. So let me know. Shouts to the Discords in the building. I'm going to jump back in there. I know I got a couple songs in there I'll be playing as well. So like I said, hit that like button if you're just joining us. I just found another video from the Guinness World Record joint, so I'm going to show y'all real quick. A Taiwan man broke a record for blowing 783 bubbles inside of a larger bubble. Like, I don't even know. I don't even know where these people come from with some of the stuff they do. But let's check out my mans while I get more music going for us. This is ridiculous. Look at that air control. Dude could probably be a rapper. Got that breath control on lock. How do you count all the bubbles? Maybe they did slow motion. Because I want to know how they counted all the bubbles. This is ridiculous. This actually looks extremely cool. And it's also very relaxing. I got yours, Eva's. Got yours, QL. We out here rocking. Don't worry. This is ridiculous. How long is this video? Oh, it's almost over. All right. I'm about to cut it off. That's super dope, though. I'm kind of impressed. I'm not even going to lie. At first, I thought it was kind of lame, but I'm like, this is actually sort of cool. He's tired now. Look at him. 783 bubbles. Ridiculous. All right, so the next one we got coming at you guys is actually one out of the inbox. This is the homie Nassim, and this is Fly. I actually thought that was pretty dope. At first, I thought that video was going to be terrible, but I really did enjoy watching that. It's very calming. Let's check out the homie. I don't even know if I can play this. I sure can't. All right, well, we got to move on. I have to let the homie know I need something. I don't have no Apple Musics. All right, we're going to move on from that one. I'll let the player know. If you're in the room, Nassim, I couldn't play that, man, because I don't have Apple Music. We don't ball like that. I do have Tidal though. Shouts to Sprint. All right, let's get into this next one then. This is gonna be the homie. What's his name? Jimmy 5. Shouts to Jimmy 5. Big booties on deck. Jeezy, we got you coming up in a minute. We're not gonna do the videos for each one. Don't worry though.
Oh yeah.
Cash out.
Yeah. I'm deep in the game, I felt needy, yeah. Fuck a hood bitch and then Kiki, yeah. She got that fat ass in Diddy, yeah. I put her right in some CC, but CC little shorty get freaky. Dark shades on me on TV, yeah.
Yes, sir.
My body covered in GG, yeah. I'ma pull up in that double up. 200 can fuck a debit card. Feel like Latifah might set it off. I got the ball, I can't hand it off. Keep me some hoe like I'm Santa Claus, yeah. Let me go and take your pennies off, yeah. I'ma eat shorty like Hannibal, yeah. Yeah, I'm deep in the game, I felt deep, yeah. Fuck a hood bitch and then Kiki, yeah. She got that fat ass in DD, yeah. I put her right in some CC, yeah. For CC, little shorty get freaky, yeah. Dark shades on me like Steve, yeah. Feel watching me like I did. Hold up, yeah. Hold up, fair watching me, but I'm fresh as hell. I done went thugger the white cell. Long hair don't care like I'm Lauren Hill. Nothing ain't coming with them, I'm real, yeah. Shorty Brazil, on my mind got 100 million. Got demons inside of my minute. Keep fighting no more, but I hear them. Got a pocket full of dead, been a killer. Let's see go went bought Adam Silver. Now my whole aura covered in gold. I got angel protecting my soul. I'm a G, so I stick to the code. And the game is so that ain't told. Lil' bro, you gotta keep your some hope. I'm deep in the game, I feel knee deep. Yeah. Fuck a hood bitch and then Kiki. Yeah. She got a fat ass in DD. Yeah. I put her right in some CC. For CC, little shorty get freaky. Yeah. Dark shades on me like Steve. Yeah. Feel watching me like a TV. Yeah. My body covered in GG. Yeah. I'ma pull up in that double R. 200 can fuck a debit card. Feel like that T-bone might set it up.
Shouts to Easton.
Got the ball, I can't hand it off.
Or Isam if I said that wrong. Shouts to Isaiah.
Let me go and take your pennies off. Yeah. I'ma eat shorty like Hannibal. Yeah. I'm deep in the game, I felt knee deep. Yeah. Fuck a hit bitch and then Kiki. Yeah. She got that fat ass and DD. Yeah. I put her right in some CC. My CC little shorty get freaky. Dark shades on me like Steve. Feel watching me like a. Shit, watch Jason move. Walking, yeah. Woo.
So I didn't mind that song. That's a new one from the Jimmy 5. Jimmy 5 is out of New York. I don't know exactly where. I didn't really have an issue with the song personally. The only thing I didn't like is it just kind of sounded like a sort of off-brand Young Thug. It was very Young Thuggish. That was the whole aesthetic. He actually kind of has the look of a Young Thug. The video was cool. Video treatment was simple. I didn't mind that at all either. I don't know that I would necessarily. I did get your joint. Just if you're in here, I didn't get your joint. You said you sent the joint through, but there was nothing in the email. I do have yours, Blake Sean. Absolutely. Got some IBGs coming up right now. Shouts to Joy. Shouts to Demi's in the bill. I didn't mind that song. For me, that was an 84. I thought there was more right with the song than there was wrong with the song. I don't love the Young Thug aspect. That's not my thing. I don't gravitate toward Young Thug. People that know me know that. I don't. People when rappers just make noise, I'm not really a fan of it. I'm not gonna lie to you. But I didn't think that was too bad though. He did good with the beat. His voice sounded okay. He sounded unique. He sounded different. He wasn't as squeaky as a Young Thug, but it was just very Young Thug-esque. Let's get into this next one. This is from the homie IBGZ, who just ended a tumultuous beef as well as hit the super chat. So we appreciate that. Let's get into it. This is IBGZ, I believe. Let me make sure this is the right song. I don't want to pull up the wrong song and then say it's yours. That would not be. No, that's right. Okay, this is the wrong one from the homie IBGZ. Ooh. Coming up with some heat. This is hard. Ooh. I like this. Ugh. Yeah, this joint goes. Hold up, we got something else playing. What is going on? Where is that coming from?
Found myself in a hotel room, loud as hell. Saw women cry.
I don't know where it's playing from.
I allowed myself to ask her why. She tell me my heart's been aching.
I don't know where this is playing from.
Emotion or something. In my mind reminds me of an idea that I got.
All right, sorry about that. I tried to copy and paste the link and it started playing on me. My bad. Let's get back to that IBGZ. My bad, folks. I love this beat though, IBGZ. This is hard. Blake Sean, I got you up next, family. He said somebody hacking me. That's so funny. Shouts to everybody here tonight, man. Hit that like button if you're just joining us. This a dope beat. IBGZ, is this available, man? That joint goes hard, man. If I had to rate that out, I would get at an easy 95. That's a good beat. I can see a lot of people making joints with that song. Go tap in with the homie IBGZ. IBGZ, let everybody know if that's available so you can get you some money, man. I'll take a second. I'll take a look at just a second. Just sorry about that, man. I'm always trying to put things in queue and get things lined up so we can keep everything smooth. And every now and then I make a mistake. I mean, I got you, Demi. I will be looking in just a moment, and we'll get you rolling as well. So, right before we get into this new Blake Sean, I'm excited for this. We haven't had no Blake Sean music in a little bit, so I'm happy to hear he's back in the bill. Bow Wow just got in trouble. He sold out a Houston crowd. First of all, how is Bow Wow selling out crowds? I mean, I ain't saying he didn't have some slaps, but them slaps was 20 years ago at this point. But he sold out a crowd. I'm going to show you the picture in Houston. And he got a lot of trouble because, you know, it was a packed crowd and no one is wearing masks. And the thing is, man, the reason I want to talk about this story specifically, man, just to touch on it is like, this thing is real, man. I don't know why everybody's in the country is just acting like it's over. I mean, you know, we still have the highest COVID rate in the world right now. Arizona, where I live specifically, has the highest rate in the world. But look at the crowd. All here, not wearing masks, getting each other sick to watch Lil Bow Wow. My thing is, if you're going to risk your health, at least don't do it for Lil Bow Wow. I mean, if you're going to risk your health, do it for J. Cole. You know, do it for somebody that's a legendary artist that you may never see, you know, that you know. But holla at the homie. I think he rented the crowd, too. I think there's no way that many people are coming out to see Bow Wow, especially during a pandemic. I don't buy it. IBGZ, drop your handle, man, so people can get at you if they want the beat. That's a dope beat. We got my guy Blake Sean up next. Then we got the homie Demi on deck. If for whatever reason you may hit the super chat and I miss you, let me know. I am, as you guys may know, I'm not perfect. I know it appears that way on the surface, but it's just not true. All right, this is my guy Blake Sean. Phoenix Suns shouts to Phoenix. Shouts to the Suns. Iced coffee and not lean. I respect that. Yes, healthy.
Out in Arizona, yeah, my shot's so wet. I be ballin' real hard like Clay or Steph. Shooting like I'm Kyrie.
Splash.
For the Nets.
Shouts to Mari.
I just do it for a check. Hoes with their heads around and break their necks. I could never chase a thought. I'm too focused on respect. Sipping on a lot, getting twisted, Keith sweat. She was talking about her friends, told her shut up, give me head. Hey.
Getting twisted, Keith sweat. Shut up, give me head. We got some bars in the homie Blake Sean tonight. Sipping on his juice.
Feeling like a zombie cause I barely close my eyelids. I've been in the studio, late night grinding. Shout out Seymour Kush, man, this shit is perfect timing. Falling out in Phoenix like a sun. She was talking about her WAP, told her pop it like a gun. About to go on another 5-year run, man. I don't even rap, I just do this shit for fun. Hey, still running laps around you. Bigger factor than you. Damn.
Resurrection of John Lennon.
You bit the hand that feeds, what's the matter with you? Dreams of winning Grammys with you. Dreams of going platinum with you. I thought you were the dude. Treat you like my brother, then you out in Arizona, yeah, my shot's so wet. I be ballin' real hard like Clay or Steph. Shooting like I'm Kyrie, I be ballin' for the Nets. Hooping in my bronze, I just do it for a check. Hoes with their heads around and break their necks. I could never chase a thought, I'm too focused on respect. Sipping on a lot, getting twisted, Keith sweat. She was talking about her friends, told her shut up, give me head. Hey, out in Arizona, yeah, my shot's so wet. I be ballin' real hard like Clay or Steph. Shooting like I'm Kyrie, I be ballin' for the Nets. Hooping in my bronze, I just do it for a check. Hoes whip their heads around and break their necks. I could never chase a thought, I'm too focused on respect. Sipping on a lot, getting twisted, Keith sweat. She was talking about her friends, told her shut up, give me head. Ay, out in Arizona, yeah, my shot's so wet. I be ballin' real hard like Clay or Steph. Shooting like I'm Kyrie, I be ballin' for the Nets. Hooping in my bronze, I just do it for a check. Hoes whip their heads around and break their necks. I could never chase a thought, I'm too focused on respect. Sipping on a lot, getting twisted, Keith sweat. She was talking about her friends, told her shut up, give me head. Ay, consensually.
Hey, that was cool how he said that at the consensually. That made me laugh. Shouts to Blake. Blake, that was pretty hard, man. I had to get that at 90, maybe a 92. That was a good track. I liked everything about it, man. I liked the bars. I liked the hook. I liked the mix on it was good. Everything about that track was solid to me, man. I like that. And you got some clever, you're a clever writer when you want to be, bro. You write some clever shit. I love that you were like sipping on iced coffee, not lean. Shouts to the homie Blake Shaw. That made my night. I like that joint a lot, man. That was good to me. Let's get into this next one. This is my guy, Demigod. The thing I respect the most about Demigod is he's slightly nudging me for his verse, which I will have coming hopefully tomorrow. I got nothing to do tomorrow. If I can't get the verse out tomorrow, then I just can't get it out. So I'll be working on that tomorrow, man. I should have it done by the mañana. And this joint is actually dope. I've heard this one back on the last project, Skinny BK, Demigod. This is Link's Espionage. I did get the track, by the way.
I'm here for your treasure, best go ahead and give it. Take my hood off, knows who I am, gets to grinning. Starts tossing guillotine blades, yelling real manic. Those could do real damage, not defensively planning. Tried to grab one midair, he yanked it back. No strings attached, true telekinetic attack. Now he's mumbling and summoning a minion. Fire-breathing beast only shoots with precision. Flicking beams off the tip of my sword, dodging blades while his pet gives burning support. Time to think, room to breathe, luxuries I gotta make. Slowly losing stamina, how to give myself a break. Grab my slate, make a bomb that won't go off until I say, notch an arrow with my bow, improvise surprise at bay. Time to slay, Pat's breathing in a large blast. Pop my present in his gullet, breathes it in, lets out a gas. He implodes, makes his master move aside. Newly made smoke is the perfect place to hide. Put a shock arrow in his chest for good measure. Run up with my sword out, he calls me pretty clever. 4 deep slashes, he collapses from the gashes. Claim what I came for, telekinetic magic.
Yo, this is Demigod and this is Skinny BK. I think Skinny BK is rapping first here. I'm fairly certain because I know pretty well what Demi sounds like.
Yeah. Stealth mode. Stealth mode. Desert sand in my sandals and my shroud. Quiet steps in this place, I can't get loud. As the item I require lies beyond many foes. Sword and bow on my back, an ancient symbol on my clothes. Combat in the situation, far from the best choice. My tiny fare reminds me, fills my mind with their voice. Grit my teeth, quietly tell her to shut up as I step. Climb a nearby pillar as what's below could cause my death. Ninja, one-laced katanas are what they wield. With each leap over a gap, land toe first, then heel. Carefully peeking around corners, grabbing up stray jewels. All holding torches but oblivious, a whole gang of fools. Feet scuffle as I scurry, moving in a quiet hurry. If I gotta fight, my sword swings will fly in a flurry. Light pours in from an exit towards the back. Leap down and land as one nearby prepares to attack. Sprint through the doorway, and one stands before me. As the gate behind me shuts and the sky gets stormy. Leader in grandiose garb, asking who implore me to come to his home and take what he defends with his life. My sword glows in its hilt, penetrating the...
Shouts to Collective. What's up, bro?
Conversation sounds something like...
Do you expect me to talk? No, Mr. Bond, I expect you to die.
I like that track a lot. When I had first heard that track, I'm like, this is extraordinarily creative. I mean, he basically made me feel like I was in a dungeon in Zelda, which, you know, it's been a while for me. I do play with my youngins sometimes, but that was cold, man. I like that song a lot. I actually thought the mix sounded fine. I didn't have a problem with the mix. I thought his voice had surprising clarity. It may have been just slightly louder than the actual beat, but I actually like that a lot. I had no issue. Everybody's out here popping, man. I love to have a full room like this on a Saturday. So Nassim, I meant to tell you, bro, I couldn't open that. I don't have Apple Music. So if you could send that to me on a different platform, send it to me, SoundCloud, Tidal, Spotify, send it to me in a different form and I'll definitely get it played. I wasn't able to open that, unfortunately, though, so I had to move on. But I'll come back to it if you send it to me. Shout out to everybody here tonight. I hope you guys are having a good Saturday night. Is anybody drinking? I mentioned earlier the wife and I are on a dry January, and I got to tell you, I didn't realize how often I drink, man. I had no idea it was so frequent. Also, I just started watching Queen of the South. I don't know if y'all peep Queen of the South, but go ahead and watch that. And they drink a lot on Queen of the South, and that's been a little bit of a test for me because they always pouring shots. I'm like, man, I want to take a shot too. All right, let's get back into the music. Somebody actually told me to shut up, so shouts to Maury. Maury, you still here? I'm gonna fulfill your wish. I'm gonna be quiet. I'm excited for this next one to bring to you guys. This is actually from the RJB collab Discord, the collab community cipher from my homie RJB B-Rex. They run a fantastic Discord. I mean, one of the most organized pieces of anything I've ever seen in my life. So we're going to get this popping right brief. I'm on it. I am actually the second verse, which makes me feel quite happy. Okay, can you send me the Spotify link? I'd appreciate it, bro. I hope that's not too much to ask. Let's go ahead and get into this RJB collab community cipher. We are hyped for this. This is cipher number 1. Yeah, Fly, you're going to have to send that. I'm probably not going to be able to do that while I'm doing 94 other things. So if you want me to play it, go ahead and send it again for me.
Turn that shit up, Flex.
You just can't find the time, no, can't find the reason or the rhyme, but you keep on breathing like it's fine, keep on believing till you die. It's a disease inside your mind. You gotta make peace with what you find. Just pay your fees and grind the grind, and like a diamond, you will.
I'm busy avoiding the bullshit. No auto-tune on it, the full spit. I'm angry as hell that they came at the Capitol. Promise you retribution coming rapid. The Proud Boys are just terrorists. You're not considered Americans. I'm about to cop me a therapist. Some mental health is inherited. So I gotta fix mine. Working overtime cause I gotta get shine. Struck out on my own and I made it just fine. God has been calling me, he told me it's time to go and get mine. Pull up in the Kia, my team like Pangea. We rolling as one, we don't break, they can't see us. We'll never be faking, we'll never be phony. With girlies that naked, they dance and they show me.
Sit on my sum, math right up, crashing into pines, cuz I'ma ride up into heaven with a bread and get I'm 11 when I'm in it. Devils dreading me, addressing those pathetic and pretending they be besting, but go bitch a lot of living, Twitter bitching. They be on the internet, praying they get in it like on the wrong stream. You get swatted if you twitch, yes, often you tend to fret like a dog. I can bet Discord has present, holding them by the strings, knowing this. I'm a winging hat, harsh, allow whack bars. Rap calls for the mask off. All caps sucking gas straws. Beef rap wanting that, nah. You found doom when he passed on. Don't act gloom cause you hadn't gone.
And coming with a little bit of the capital lettering. Better than compositions of competition for veterans. Steadily, pedaling, medley, on to the top of katana that chops, and I'm strong from the drop perfection. Direction needs no correction, exhibiting A, B, and C. So you may be concede that you'll never be able to add up to someone as crazy as me. As crazy as who? As crazy as me with the races, Arabian heat, alien speech. Skies feel unlimited with avian reach, utilizing the same wonder that a baby can teach. And since I came out the womb, my brain routes been consumed with wild and human minds. Rise and razor, so razors feeling great. Digging her, be getting 1,000 tombs to find.
I told them all it was my time to rise. Above a new horizon, shining new rise. Got a new school style with Canadian slang. I'm a Vancouver rain, you gon' know my name. It's QL, coming straight from the landfill. I'ma show them all on the day when the world stands still. While I'm building up this sandhill from the ground up into a goddamn kingdom. What you think you got time to slack? Well, I don't get that. I ain't got no more time to relax. And if I did that now, then I'd leave it off the chance. And I don't wanna ever look back. Remember why I didn't do what I was meant to do with my life. Oh yeah. Shot at the target, and one day I'ma show them all when I finally rise up and the curtain fall like it's showtime, bitch. Get up, let's go. Might have missed my shot, but watch out when I reload.
With the dialect, I be what I've been setting. Got a funnel less than addressing the threat. All hands on deck, inspect the tech, direct the step, check what you get. Let go or get back and don't relapse. And don't backtrack, but you're gonna get jacked in a matter of time. Climb her up and climb inside your mind and then find the vine. Rewind, hold up, I gotta find my feet. Jump off the backdrop, then plant some seeds. On call for war, headed for the wreckage. Or at the door of the risk is hectic. Don't go breathless, it's all relentless. In a hell that's endless, and no one mentions if we don't end this, we end up senseless in the back of the line. We got a set of leverage, no rain checks, don't turn it back. Go
Freon chilling at what? Age through the eons killing the spot. Beat on the seed on the roof of the block. With the peep on the creep on the watch for the dogs. Eons, son, not Dylan in dock. It's free runs, blood, not rigging a block. It's Eons, one, not Dylan in rock. Eons, one, not filling no crosses. Find my direction in spite of aggression. Slice at the neck, that by my perception. Never any question. Snap at the head that stick out its neck as we enter recession. Never any question, never ending lesson. Never underestimate any of the little men, any of the middlemen. Any big deal make a change to the difference.
What's the word on the new Discord? We've seen a million other servers popping up before it, but it feels like this one offers something more than just a place to escape when you're drunk and bored. Mandalorian, this is the way I'm demanding glory. Call a damn historian. I'm sure that I'm meant for more than getting pushed and pulled like I'm a band's accordion or squeeze box. These locks had a mind like a fox, so I hopped in the man's DeLorean. No fast forwarding, ain't a spot that's boring when I'm chopping and pop like I'm Lizzie Borden. It's important that you watch your back and keep your big head low like it's Mars attacks. A pack of stacks of rappers in the back to gap. You put them all on the track like a rap tutorial.
Yo, so you could be in the next cipher, man. Holla at the RJB. RJB, you know, it's funny too. I didn't tell you, and I meant to. I actually typed out the message, and it's still sitting there. I should probably send it to you. But you had the best verse of the whole joint to me, man. You set it off. That last verse to me was like, you bodied that shit, man. That was cold. So that's the first official cipher from the RJB collab community. If you guys aren't a part of that and you're in this thread right now, I highly suggest you go ahead and join the Discord, man. It is full of just really dope artists, rappers, folks be out there doing the damn thing, man. They hustle in there. So if you're not active on that, I would suggest getting active in there. That was a lot of fun to listen to. A lot of great artists, man. Just real dope. It just made me feel good about life. So if you're waiting to get something played, y'all know I can't speak English. Y'all know the demo, man. $1 would get you through to the super chat, man. We're not looking to break pockets out here. Actually, if y'all want to know something, honestly, I'm trying to take a lot of this. So when you guys do give these donations to the super chat, I'm trying to buy a new computer because if you haven't noticed, sometimes it's a little laggy and I need to get something with, you know, a lot of processing power so I don't have these streams that lag and get all jacked up. So just know your donations are going to a good place. Also, I got kids too. So, you know, I'm not going to lie and say you probably hadn't bought them a dinner or two or a sandwich to keep them fed. Let's get into this next one. This is another one from Making Hip Hop thread on Reddit. This is a homie Baines. We've done Baines music before. Usually it's a little topsy-turvy, up and down. If I had to rate out the whole cipher, I didn't do that. Shouts to Demi for keeping us honest here. If I had to rate the whole cipher out, I would probably give that on a whole an 80. There's some ups, there was some downs, way more ups than downs. I enjoyed it a lot. I think the homie Just wasn't feeling it. He gave it a 64. Joy is in the building at a 70. Drop your scores for the cipher, and drop the link if y'all want to go peep that out. This next one is the homie Baines, and don't remember the name of the song, so we'll find out right now. Yeah. I appreciate that, Demi. I may take you up on that. Ooh. I like that.
I'm applying pressure, check the tag when I slide. We gon' make it through the shit with my guys, they go ride. And I got your bitch rockin', she gon' fuck when it's time. We been drippin' all designer, I got Louis on my mind. We gon' make it to the top by any means, that's a fact. Give a fuck about my enemies, talking all cap. You can check up on my verses, we been spittin' all facts. I've been riding with my demons, we been moving all black. Come up out of town, what you been to? Light up by my side, we gon' slide it and sinful. This shit do or die, baby, I'ma keep it simple. This is you and I, we gon' fly, check the tempo. They can try to press, but the press so resentful. They can try and test, but I ace up on my tech though. 9 coming hollow and this won't be accidental. Tips come through and my actions won't be vengeful. Talking out the ass, but they don't know what I've been through. Came a long ways.
What's up with you, Sil?
I spend up on my Benz, I don't fuck around with rentals. Make it to the top and this won't be coincidental. I'm applying pressure, check the tag when I slide. We gon' make it through the shit with my guys, they go ride. And I got your bitch rockin', she gon' fuck when it's time. We been drippin' all designer, I got Louis on my mind. We gon' make it to the top by any means, that's a fact. Give a fuck about my enemies, talking all cap. You can check up on my verses, we been spitting all facts. I've been riding with my demons, we been moving all black. I can't make no sense when I cop up on a dime. Lose change from my bitches, stay hidden on my line. Hit my phone, I just stay pressing on decline. I've been faded for like 7 days, I've been doing time. Can't show no face like a ghost, I put that on mine. City moving really grimy, but I've been doing fine. Ball like 23, I just pay the fine. I've been on my grind, I've been really losing sleep. We gon' slide for the moment till I get the Fendi piece. Told that whole move in silence when she ride it with me. Got a code with my dogs, we been moving no retreat. I've been taking crown to the face, feel like I'm a beast. I'm applying pressure, check the tag when I slide. We gon' make it through the shit with my guys, they go ride. And I got your bitch rockin', she gon' fuck when it's time. We been drippin' all designer, I got Louis on my mind. We gon' make it to the top by any means, that's a fact. Give a fuck about my enemies, talking all cap. You can check up on my verses, we been spitting all facts. I've been riding with my demons, we been moving all black.
All right, what did y'all think of Slide from the homie Baines? That was the homie Baines with Slide. Hit that like button if you're just joining us. We got a lot of hot music coming at you. I'm good, Seal. How you doing, my man? How's life treating you out there? I see the soccer stars just getting better and better. Yeah, I did think that was a little one-directional as far as the flow goes. I agree with you on that, Just. I did like how he was rapping, though. I thought he rode the beat really well. He was spitting. I didn't love the hook. I think if I had to rate that out, I would probably go 77. There was a lot of qualities about the song I did like. I didn't love the mix. Didn't necessarily like the hook as much, and I do think the flow was one-directional. So you changed up a couple of them things, and you got a decent song to me. Let's keep things right around rolling. This is the homie Nassim with Fly.
Bitch. Goddamn. I got a bad little shot and she from Cuba. I love the way that she dances to my music. Yeah. Oh no. I got a bad little shot and she from Cuba. I love the way that she dances to my music. And shawty crazy in her head, I had to get it right. I gotta fix my wings so I can spread it right. Now fly.
I like this. I'm digging it. Appreciate you, Rich.
Street recognized, street use somebody new. I keep a commando shorty, body built like Mewtwo. I need a ride or die, bitch. Loose lips really sink ships. And she keep that chroma, her, you know she don't snitch.
Did he say she was built like Mewtwo? Did I hear that correctly? It's a 3-minute song, so I'm not gonna back it up. But I swear to God, he said she's built like Mewtwo.
I don't ride on ops, then she prone to bust quick. All about the dough, yeah, this shit ain't no bitch quick. Can't look at my me, can't do sabes, de me, do me.
Ooh.
No problemos, con me. I can pick you up and flip you, how you working the trapeze. And you know I like 'em foreign, keep it silent like the G. Got a bad little shorty, she from Cuba. She keep a 45, that's my little shoe.
I like this joint, man.
She and I'm gonna scoop her. She stay with 5 now.
Shouts to Cuban girls worldwide. I love this hook. It's a good song.
You in my life for a fucking purpose. Gotta grind, gotta eat, put in work, gotta go harder. Too many niggas in this street gonna kill me, gotta think smarter. If my shawty gon' ride, she gon' ride with me. If I'm ready to fly, she gon' fly with me. Every day I climb the charts, she gon' climb with me. Ain't no other one I won't ride beside me. We can travel across the world, we can travel places on a daily basis. If you know I'm ready, I'ma take it. If you really get it, step my bready, and you know we gotta get it. Coming with it, and you know I'm ready with it. I got a bad little shawty, she from Cuba. The way she shaking, she moving it like a Cuban. I got a bad little shawty to the right of me. She clutching on the Draco, know she gon' slide with me. I got a bad little shawty, she from Cuba. I love the way that she dances to my music. And shawty crazy in her head, I had to get her right. I gotta fix my wings so I can spread her right. Now fly, now fly, now fly, just fly,
I thought that was a really good song. I tend to maybe agree with Lost. I don't necessarily know about the verse either, but the hook was so good, the beat was so infectious, and it had the right energy and vibe to it, man. I'm gonna rate that one a 91. I like that. I like that a lot. I had a lot of fun. That was a very bouncy energetic, fun. It felt like I was back in like 2004, like I was in high school at a party or something. Like it felt right. It had that jagged edge kind of feeling to it. Maybe not in as far as how the song was performed. Don't misunderstand what I'm saying. But it just took me back to that shake your tail feather type time. So I want to show y'all this real quick while we're just taking a quick break in between music. Space Jam 2 is coming, and I think I really like the fact that LeBron James is going to be playing, whoever the hero is in this movie, because I don't think there's another athlete, especially basketball athlete, besides Kobe. Kobe would have been good for it, but I think Kobe took himself a little bit too seriously to make this entertaining and fun. LeBron doesn't take himself that seriously. He is one of the most fun-loving basketball players on the planet, in my opinion. He's always having a good time. He's always laughing and joking with his team. He's not really the most serious dude in the world. So they gave us a little preview of Mr. James in the new Space Jam movie. It's called The New Legacy, and I think it's going to be dropping on HBO Max. I don't know exactly when. So let's check out King James real quick. Let y'all get a peek of this while I get some of the new music rolling.
We want to give you all a sneak peek at our family member, our leader, Mr. LeBron James, in his very new uniform that he is wearing representing the Toon Squad that will be seen in the movie. I hope you enjoy.
That was the worst preview ever, honestly. However, I'm excited for it, man. I think he's the only guy that could have done it. I think, like I said, I think Kobe took himself a little too seriously. I think MJ had just the right mix of personality and kind of fun to him. And I think LeBron's gonna be goofy. I think he's gonna be goofy. If you guys saw him in Trainwreck, he was good there. That was only a quick spot he did, but he was really good there. Let's get to this next one. This is my Egyptian homie. I know it's probably like 6 a.m. over there, so we're gonna get you played, man. Also, if you're waiting on music to get played, $1 get you through. I'm moving through these quickly because I know everybody hates waiting. I get it. Don't worry. This is Masked Up, A$AP Rocky type beat produced by, I don't know how you said it. I'm gonna go Z Davy. I don't know. Tell us how to say that, man. Give us the phonetic joint in the chat. This ain't bad at all. It's a little bit basic, though. It's not bad, but it is basic. Let's see if we get a little change up at some point. Yeah, don't be pushing kids, Lost. Don't do that. That'll get you sued. How y'all feeling about this beat out there? What y'all think? This is how we doing? So I didn't think that was a bad beat. I think a lot of people could rap over it. I think it definitely has a simplicity to it that would allow a lot of people to get on there and do their thing. Am I sounding funny? Because I can hear a little something in my headphone. I don't know if that's me. It doesn't feel like a Rocky type joint to me either, Joy. I agree with you that on that wholeheartedly. I feel like I don't know who I could see on that. I don't know. It definitely has a starter kit type beat. Yeah, it is a little starter kit-ish. I have to agree with that. I do feel like it needed some versatility. It needed to be fleshed out a little more. It sounded like a beat concept more so than an actual beat. And, if that's the case, I have no problem respecting that. If I had to rate that joint out, I would probably give it... I think I'd rate that somewhere around 72. Still needs some work. Not bad, though. You can have somebody rap on. I can see somebody doing a freestyle to it. Nothing but love, man. Appreciate you dropping through on a Saturday night, man. Thank y'all for spending y'all time with me. Obviously, as I mentioned before, $2 will get you through to the super chat. We're going to start banging through music pretty quickly. What did you guys think about LeBron James in the Toon Squad garb? And what do you think about him doing the new Space Jam movie? I mean...
Pro Extra is the Home Depot.
We already know my guy Lost is gonna be pushing people out the way to see that movie. This is a story I saw today about an artist I actually really like. Lamar Odom. No, it's not Lamar Odom. NBA YoungBoy is a 21-year-old child that has 7 kids. Now he's rich. He's got money. So you can't say that the man isn't, it doesn't have money, but he has 7. That's a kid every 3 years, and he didn't start having relations when he was born, okay? I mean, that's insane to me. Y'all like how I can do basic math. Y'all should be proud of me. Math is not my thing. Why is that allowed to happen? Get a vasectomy, my dude. You got a lot more sex to have in your life. Oh my God. Damn. So do I need to call somebody for you, man? I don't want you dying on my behalf. They need to use a different IP for the new movie content. I feel you on that. Remakes have definitely gotten old, but I don't mind it, man. I think that's actually not a bad idea. I mean, LeBron James is a great personality. So tell me how y'all feel about 7 kids by a 21-year-old. And I like the man be a young boy. I think he makes good music. No, he can't be. That's a great point. Is like, how do you parent 7 children? Yeah, I don't really my thing is like, why would you want to? Why would you want to do that? Like, that's just, I have 3 and I'm like, nah, man, come on now. This is too many. All right, let's get back into the music, man. This is Homie John. Homie John actually makes some pretty dope music. Oh, we got another ad, so it's a good thing I was running my mouth. I can't imagine having 7 kids at 21. I mean, what was I doing at 21? Okay, good. Yeah, I don't want you to die, bro. I really don't. I like you and I like your music, man. At 21, I was going to, what was I doing? Did I graduate? I didn't graduate school yet, so I was probably drinking extremely heavily. Probably partying. I slowed down my partying in my junior and senior years of college, so I was probably partying a little less, but at least once a week. But out of 7 kids is a lot, man. I just don't see why. All right, Homie John, this is Dream, produced by what is it? Omgashur. I can't read. I'm gonna go with Omgashur.
OMG, is that Asher?
OMG, it is Asher.
I just sit in I don't know how to speak. Waking up every night, but I think it was a dream. Popping berries every night, she popping all them beans. Pulling out with the 9 and we turn her recipes. I just sit in I don't know how to speak. Waking up every night, but I think it was a dream. Popping berries every night, she popping all them beans. Pulling out with the 9 and we turn her recipes. Feel like Bill Nye when I come with the scene. Come with my guys, ain't looking over me. I got them faces. Faces, call me flexing with the why. Got no money and I put it in a bag. Yeah, I'm flexing, but I ain't tryna ride. They be hitting, I never really care. Never faking, yeah, I'm really rare. Skirt the whip, we crashing it. Come get the bike, we flipping it.
Oh, my bad.
Pull up with the 9, my gonna make them dance. Say we're gonna laugh, cash in my other. I just sit in my, I don't know how to speak. Waking up every night, but I think it was a dream. Popping berries every night, she popping all them beans. Pulling out with the 9 and we turn on recipes. I just sit in my, I don't know how to speak. Waking up every night, but I think it was a dream. Popping berries every night, she popping all them beans. Pulling out with the 9 and we turn on recipes.
BTS meets Akon. I kind of agree with that, Joy. I actually think that's a pretty good description of that. So for me, it was a little too pitchy. It was a little too me. Like that was a little too Alvin and the Chipmunky for me. A little too pitchy. I didn't think it was bad though. I didn't think it was a bad song. Has a good ear for millions. Too nasally. Yeah, just hit it on the head. Definitely very nasally. I thought you're taking the words out of my mouth, man. I thought the verse had pretty good variation as well. He actually makes really good music. He actually has a great ear for melodies, like somebody pointed out earlier, and he knows his way around the song. But this one way too high pitched for me. I'm gonna give this an 84. I didn't think it was a bad song. I thought it could be polished up. It could be decent. But for me, it was just way too nasally. Kind of sounded like I said, Alvin and the Chipmunks. Let's get into this next one, man. This is another one from Making Hip Hop thread on Reddit. Let's see. I don't know what this guy's name is. We're going to find out shortly. Looks like it's Ghost This is called Production. So I have a feeling this is going to be extremely weird. Let's check it out.
Smoking weed to relax the pain, staring out of the window, looking at the rain, puffing the screen, what a loud strain, puffing loud, the only thing that keeps me sane. Laying in bed listening to left brain production, sometimes it feels like my brain's under construction, take a talk. Now that's conduction, spitting flames on my own damn production. My own damn production. My own damn production. Spitting flames. Burn you so bad your mom has no option but to put you up for adoption. Heaven sent, I'm God's son. Yeah, I'm God's son. Stop trying to be who you aren't, son. Stop trying to fake it for your guys, son. Rappers are crumbs and I'm like Dyson. Keep on talking crap if you wanna die, son. Don't do the killers or I hit you with the hooks like Tyson. Yip yip, I hop in the beat like it's a bison. Kill the beat like it's M. Bison. Yeah.
Take a shot, Just. Wow, 30. Wow. Wow. So what I gathered from the crowd is you guys did not like that song. Listen, I 15. Damn, these scores are terrible. I need y'all to drop some feedback into what you would change. A lot of horrible scores. Tell me why. Now I know one thing, you couldn't really hear him rapping. That was definitely a problem. You got to turn you turn the gain up on your mic, or at least turn the volume up on the verse, because that wasn't working. It was some aesthetic to it though. It really falls into that kind of alternative hip hop, Earl Sweatshirt kind of lane. Not really MF Doom, but in that same Zero. Good Lord have mercy. Y'all are going for souls tonight. I like it a lot. Keep it up. But it had a certain beauty in what he put together in this in the sound of it, in the almost underground basement. This is my first time making a song kind of feel to it. I didn't think it was as terrible as you guys did. With that said, I'm at about a 65 with it. I like the beat. I like what he was trying to do. I actually heard a couple bars. He's talking about beating stuff up like M. Bison. I heard some things in there, but it definitely needs to be rethought out, retooled, and kind of changed up. It was kind of a mush. It's like eating like, I like grits personally, but it was kind of like eating grits without anything in it. You know what I mean? And like the concept is fine of grits, but if you eat them by themselves, you'll never eat them again. So I just think it needed to be fleshed out a little bit more. We're going to keep the music rocking, man. Obviously, we were looking at, I think Just scolded me and said, stop playing videos. We're going to pop back over to the world records because nobody tells me what to do. Nobody puts Bo in a corner. It doesn't happen. So we got this next joint coming. It's another Making Hip Hop Thread joint coming. I saw some other really cool things on here. So this is one. Most cans placed on the body using air suction, which I don't even know what that means, but this dude stuck 20 cans on his body using air suction. I don't even know what that means. Oldest tandem paraglider. My guy went paragliding at 105 years old. Oh my God. I respect that so much. Look at it. Look at my guy. Oh, I love this. This just made my night. I love this. No fear. Look at my man. He's 105. He could die up there. Okay, that's hard. That is hard, bro. If you hate that, something's wrong with you. My man's 105 going paragliding. Who's doing that? That's called living your best life. I respect that a lot. That made me genuinely happy. Paragliding at 105 like nothing. Gotta love that. All right, let's get into this next joint, man. Man, that makes me feel like I'm not living my life enough. This man is 105 going paragliding. I'm sitting here. Well, I'm with people I like on a Saturday night. So that's a good thing. But I'm just saying. God damn, man. That's pretty cool. All right, let's get into this next one off the Making Hip Hop thread on Reddit. Let's see who we got here. What's this?
Lucid Spark is the virtual whiteboard.
We got to add.
To
bring your best ideas to life.
All right, so this is called Trizoni. I think it's by the name of a guy of Woolez. Let's check this out.
Come through with the crew, curfew is not in a groove. She bought me some icy juice, so on my lap then refused to let me choose. She said it's cool, I'll feed you, you just be cool. Yesterday I heard a tune that reminded me of you. Woody, woo, bang, bang, kung fu split and then I do my never been inside this room. Charlene Monk and a guru. Wait, am I on the moon? Cause I'm feeling kinda new. So much space, I need a clue to bring these miracles to you. Bring it back to the phone view. I keep a grin in my lip shoes. Soon I'll assume that you know what I do. Make up, make rap, that's just true. If flow slow down, well, that's just new. Me and Mango's not too rude, but we play loud music on the bus. Wake up, nigga, grab your tool. You must be cuckoo to be loose. Don't piss me off for alcohol. Have you seen my lovely crew? They'll chop you down using a spoon. I've been drinking too much booze. Shooting practice on your boo. Voodoo magic on your boo. You build the zoo, I need some food. Keep it going on the roof, but I'ma feel like I'm on you. Deuces to the fucking hood. With it, bang, bang, with it, woo, bang, bang.
Yo, I don't know what to make of this. Rude Boy Pro episode. Trizoni, shouts to the fam. Yeah, that choppiness was dope. I like the. So what I was thinking when this song was going on is I like the sounds they're making. I don't know what they're saying, but I love the sounds they're making. We do a lot on this channel. I don't know how many of y'all rock with the reaction videos. Just hit 2 million views, by the way. Hello. But you know, it's a lot of times where I can be into music that I don't understand, and this is one of those times for me. I just dropped that in the chat. I like that a lot, actually. I'm gonna give that. You know, there's always got to be a little bit of a hit because I can't understand what they're saying. I didn't know what he was saying, but the way they picked up the flow and kind of slowed it down, they did a lot in terms of the pacing of the song, which is really cool. I liked it a lot. If I had to rate it out, man, I think I would go 88. And the only reason I don't go a little bit higher than that is because I don't know what they were saying. They might be telling me to go bash my head against the wall, and I can't give them points for doing that. But no, I really like the joint. Like I said, the pacing was my favorite part of it. They rode the beat well. They knew how to slow things up. I love when they picked up the flow. They did a lot right there. So really dope, man. Let's get into this next one. This is Bobby Part-Time, and this is the part of the Clockin' In EP. The name of the song is Contact. If I can get back to the right screen and show you folks what we got next. Yeah, so what did y'all think about the homie going paragliding in 105? Nobody said nothing on that. Maybe I played it too quickly, but I thought it was dope, man. That just made my day. All right, let's get into this. This is Bobby Part-Time, and this joint is Contact.
We just wanna pull up in the full flex, Louis Vuittons with the Rolex. Girls be looking at me like, who that? The boys even say that's a cool cat. All black, everything bad, man. Deuces out the window of a Maybach. That new part-time, yeah, they want that. We just gotta know who to contact. Me and my boys screaming out that we want it now. We can't afford to have these sounds end up going south. Fear of heights, but we ain't going down. Pass it round, word of mouth, chew it up, spit me out. Penny press is good press when looking for some success. Buster Douglas versus Tyson, the way you upset. Because I do this, I really do this. Way out of left field making music, but still the truth is, been on some king shit like I'm Lewis. My dreams are lucid, I'm spitting facts, I'm spitting mucus. Ascendance ruthless, we been producing, I say, hell yeah, boy, this beat rocking. Devil Wears Prada, I just ran into him shopping.
Devil Wears Prada. Devil Wears Prada, I just ran into him shopping. That's pretty hard.
It was popping. Show me the Hollis Goblin, said I'm on the fucking knocking. Apparently I'm a psycho because I set goals. I've been ready like set goal, we chasing bankrolls. Some time for Prosecco, we want the whole loaf. No crumbs like panko, someone get on the telephone, no hit up any.
Homies got bars, no crumbs like panko. I like that.
Blanco, big checks, hot chicks, plenty whips and hits, but they've been laughing at my dreams like I'm Clinton Dix. And I ain't the nicest, but I'm right like the prices. Pull out your cellular.
Ooh, I'm right like the prices.
I understand
understand it's a Game of Thrones, I got no control. But maybe this is my role, maybe I'm Jon Snow. My boy Ritter said he likes it when I switch the flow. And I never disappoint, if you know, you know. Hit my line, big news like I'm the New York Times. In due time, it'll be my time. Showtime when part-time's full-time. In the meantime, sometime beat my rhyme. No time out, straight up game time. Buckle up, this just halftime. What we want, okay, last time. We just wanna pull up in the full flex. Louis Vuittons with the Rolex. Girls be looking at me like, who that? The boys even say that's a cool cat. All black, everything bad, man. Deuces out the window of a Maybach. That new part-time, yeah, they want that. We just gotta know who to contact.
I thought that was pretty fire. The flow switches were nice. Bars were active and ready on demand right there. Yeah, that was nice, man. The mix sounded pretty good. I think he could have chose a better beat. We're actually gonna bring another one of his joints in a little bit later. I like that song though. I'm gonna give that a 90 as well. That joint struck a lot of the boxes. 95 from Joy. Yeah, man, I thought that was dope. Better music now. We're getting into a little bit better of the music in this half of the show. Remember, man, give some feedback, drop your scores, help the artists improve, man. That's the point of this whole thing. And as you guys know, if you're waiting to get a song played, $1 or $2 to the super chat. Like I said, man, that Dedeto is going to try to get a new computer going, man. I love doing this for y'all, but I don't like when I get lags, and I don't like when folks are like, "Oh, is something happening?" And I feel like kind of shitty when that happens. So we're working on fixing that around here. Me and the wifey. Wifey's gonna be back next week, man. Shouts to y'all that know. First of all, shouts to wifey, but some of y'all know my better half, and I'm glad she's gonna be with us next week. I've been working on conning her as much as I can into doing it. So really happy that she's going to be back next week. So how many of y'all know Lamar Odom, man? So we got the next joint coming up from Isaiah Bullard, and that's Toy Box. And I listened to some of this joint earlier. This joint is a heater as well. Lamar Odom is getting into celebrity boxing, and I think that's the stupidest thing I've ever heard in my life. I think that's not a wise decision. I think he needs some of his family to step in and let him know that that's dumb. Lamar Odom, for those that don't know, famously dated Khloe Kardashian and then had a pretty bad drug overdose in a brothel out in Las Vegas while still dating her. And now he's going to be doing celebrity boxing. So that makes as much sense as you guys can explain to me. Let's get into this, man. Isaiah Bullard, Toy Box with Mark Phoenix, Corey Anel, and Free.
Don't worry what I can't do, just watch what I'm gonna do. I don't need to harm you, but my success will haunt you. That's the reason you startle. Mad cause I'm a star and you don't sparkle. You starve them while I give them a mouthful. Now, who knew that I hold so much weight just off what I say? Like I hurt my knee, oh, I ain't come to play. And I hope you bitches don't think y'all gon' run from me. My sneakers stank cause I'm running things. Woo, far from a genius, but I'm cursed with critical thinking. Still I'm blessed to be breathing. Finna be the best and believe it. All my goals I'm achieving. While your life is no meaning. I'm too cold, you anemic. Can't ride this way, you seasick. That's why you gon' drown. Can't breathe cause your nose drip. They gon' give me life. Cause my shit is potent. They think I was fire. Cause my flames is frozen. When I piss on all y'all, you'll finally be golden.
I got so would think I was Tim Taylor, a tour to a warriors, a sword I can use later, a yapper with a scope, full clip with the new laser. You've unlocked the box, so many options for new flavors. You've unlocked the box, so many options for new flavors.
Yeah. Look, I don't need cheat codes, niggas know where the cheat goes. Since you put a price on the team, bro, put a dot where your bean go. I don't need free throws, put in what team goes. Niggas is weak though, so I'm picking up 52 in the car, cause you know how this thing goes. Tell me whose passion is building from nothing to something. I feel like a STEM kid. Niggas be drawing, but they ain't an artist. I'll show you by how deep my pen is. I do this shit on the weekend for the street kids that ain't street kids. I Geronimo off the deep end, but it depends if it deepens. Whoa, who you know hot will and make the Roddy rich, so we hop in the box. Boy got a Drake on him, it's a super soaker, it's a rapping and pop. Yeah, used to play robbers and cops. Lives getting robbed by the cops. I say a joke just to cope. You can't take the kid out the goat.
I'm feeling like Goku, cause they feel what I'm saying. I float through, gotta pop out the can. These post moves, crop the shot out the cam. And O2 had the chakra replaying. It's problematic, but it's automatic when it's lace tight. Got the buzz for the whole operation, and I keep the patience so it's playing.
I got so many tools, you would think I was Tim Taylor. A toy to a warriors, a sword I can use later. A yapper with a scope, full clip with the new laser. You've unlocked the box, so many options for new flavors. You've unlocked the box, so many options for new flavors.
Got so many tools, you would think I was Tim Taylor. A toy to a warriors, a sword I can use later. A yapper with a scope, full clip with the new laser. You've unlocked the box, so many options for new flavors.
All right, that was Isaiah Ballard, Toy Box featuring Mark Phoenix, Corey Arnell, and Free. I like that, man. That reminded me of something Lupe Fiasco would do, like Lupe and some of his crew. I liked it a lot. Very interesting. I felt like it was a really good pairing of rappers on that. Everybody had a nice little style. If I had to rate that out, man, I like that a lot. That was probably one of the better songs of the night for me. I think. Shouts to the homie Nate. Sorry you can't stay, bro, but I appreciate you popping in to show me some love. Hit that like button for me if you could too, play. Appreciate that. Yeah, if I had to rate that one out, man, that was like a 93 to me. I like that a lot. I like that a lot. That did some work for me. Very lyrical too. They had some great bars in there, some big words. Broke out the thesaurus in that joint. All right, let's get into the next one, man. We moving through the music quick tonight. We got some great songs popping tonight. I mentioned a minute ago, Lamar Odom is actually going to be doing some. He signed a celebrity boxing deal, and I think he could die in the ring. I think that's a poor idea, man. He had a stroke, and I think he had some heart damage. Yeah, I just don't think it's a good idea. He's 41 years old. He's 6'10", but nobody is signed up to fight him. The problem with fighting a dude who's 6'10" is how do you connect with his face? You know, that's my thing. Is how do you hit him in the face if he's? I mean, you got to go all body shots. You know, you can't really fight a dude like that and punch him in the face. So let's get into this next one. This is 710 Seth with Potions, produced by Wick.
Fighting all these demons when I get up out the bed. Writing on these beats, I got some voices in my head. Sometimes you gonna say some shit you wish you never said. Just know you can't apologize to no one if you're dead. Gloss on gloss, we be popping shots.
All right, I got to stop this right away and say, if you tell me Glocks on Glocks, we be popping shots, and you sing it to me, like you just did, I don't believe you. I've never heard a threat sung in the world. Pops on pops, we be popping Glocks. I don't know about that, bro. I can't say I agree with any of that. D, what's happening, bro?
In the crib, you ain't on no block. I'm paying all in cash when the rent is due. Cover GP runs, got me rolling these blunts. I'm sipping witches brew. Throw that potion back, can you feel it yet? Fight my past, I be flying first class, doing deals on a private jet. Yeah, inhaling through the pipes, can't breathe, getting high like kites. Everything gon' be alright, everything gon' be alright. Got glow, yeah, my light too bright. New clothes, fuck a price, just swipe. Slapping ice on top of ice. Living life the way I like. Immature ass boy, little bitch. Hot points ain't finna do shit. All black, everyone my keys. Keep Glocks and I keep getting rich. Rash stacked up on race. Slap fucked up on ways. Ralph Simmons, whole 100 on test. Need a mill, ain't cut no slack. Nah, I'm paying all in cash when the rent is due. Couple GP runs, got me rolling these blunts. I'm sipping witches brew. Throw that potion back, can you? Fighting my past, I be flying first class, doing deals on a private jet. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't really have that big of a problem with the song. It wasn't that great to me. It was kind of boring. I did like some of the things. I did like some of the portions of his singing. I think he has a nice sounding voice. Listen, if you shoot me and you sang about shooting me, then I deserve to die. Anybody singing to me while they try to put bullets in me, I deserve to take that L. That's an L I'm gonna take and I'm just gonna hold, because you're singing to me about shooting me. It's not something I believe. It's not real to me. But overall, outside of that, man, the track wasn't bad. I would go 75. What wasn't terrible, wasn't great. Nothing but love, man. Great song, Isaiah. Glad you were able to hear it and pop in. It did say he was going for a chill vibe. I agree with the homie B-Rex. He was going for a chill type vibe, but it didn't really translate. I think he was also going for like a drugged out feel. If you're going to do that, you got to be really sure you can capture that audience and connect with that. And I just don't feel like it did. The next joint is Suave Dubois. This is 31 featuring Messy Situation. Another joint from the Making Hip Hop thread on Reddit. Yeah, it could be a smoke song. Speaking of which, my significant other purchased some edibles, and I don't do well with those things. And I'm going to tell you why I don't do well with those. Because for me, I don't always understand portion control. That's why I'm a big boy to begin with. And that's something I'm working on as I age. You know, I'm a boy, I eat. So when I have them sometimes, I tend to go a little overboard. And so I did that the other day, and it kind of felt like it might have been over for me. Kind of felt like it was nearing a conclusion on this whole beautiful thing we call life. I was, at one point when she comes over, she's like, "Are you okay? Do I need to call somebody?" And I just looked at her. I didn't say anything because I didn't want to say yes and I didn't want to say no. I just looked at her. But after a while, I felt better. But you got to be careful with those things, man. All right, Suave Dubois, 31 featuring Messy Situation.
On my quest to answer questions, I sequestered all my blessings, and my friends that learn a lesson, I subject them to my questions, left me breathless and suppression around my neck like a pendant. Pen my feelings about a female pencil, you in no objection, no codependents who claim to be mending me. In reality, they brash and brazen, eyes drier than raisins from Cali me. That's called apathy, a lack of passion, living passively. These moments come and go just like the fruit off of an apple tree. Is suave season, marital treason for no reason. Cheat on a female one time and use an evil demon. I'm just playing, I'm more loyal than a Labrador. You left the lab door open, exposing Lovecraftian horrors, charging at me, move out of the way just like a matador. It's the back and forth, the tennis racket, but you lack a sport, lack the passion for it.
Hey, appreciate that, Lake Shore. That's a good idea.
Score.
Man, they ain't keeping score. We finna sweep them, get the broom, we finna clean them. All dark and gloomy when I'm sparring with these demons. Chilling in the ark, it ain't no room for you heathens. Nigga, I'm still breathing. Washed out with sea, you been chilling with the fish. Luckily for me, I'm here serving up the dish. How you want it? My brody Suave through the alley, sting like a bumblebee. Nigga, where the cash is, can't hear you, please don't mumble, G. New class rewriting the rules and bringing out suspensions like niggas fighting in school. World star, oh, that's hip hop. Me and my niggas the type to make your flips flop. Me and my niggas the type to make your lips lock. Shit, I'm just spitting off the head top. These bitches spitting from the head top.
I respect that a lot, Joy. I really do. So that was Suave Dubois, and I gotta be completely honest. I gotta put an asterisk next to my review on this joint because I came in and out of it, man. It didn't hold my attention, but I do think he had some pretty good. I thought he had some pretty good vocal chops. Like his rapping sounded good. Earlier in the verse, he was really doing some really embedded rhymes where he had like everything rhyming in time back to back using the same first syllable, which was really dope. So he did some really cool things out there I don't think that most rappers are doing. So for that, I'm going to give him an 80. I didn't love the beat. The beat sounded boring and sleepy. I think him rapping over different beats with a little bit more brightness to him, I think would serve him very well. I kind of felt like it was boring because of the beat. And I think his mix was a little bit poor. I think he needs to be crispier. I think he definitely needs to enunciate more in his words as well to allow you to hear all of the bars he's spitting. So rate my guy Suave Dubois out. If I had to rate him out, I'm giving him an 80. Didn't think it was bad. Definitely got a great foundation as a rapper. I think there's a lot to build on there. Let's get to my guy, Just. He at the Super Chat. Appreciate you, big dog. Let's get into this joint. This is Mug.
Fuck everything.
No idea.
Tick, run up, drip, drip, butter on a big, big come up, fuck everything other. Wrist change color, fuck everything other. I'm a lip wrist stunner, fuck everything other. Tick, tick, run up, drip, drip, thunder on a big, big come up, fuck everything other. Wrist change color, fuck everything other. I'm a lip wrist stunner, fuck everything other. Niggas of money and causing codes. Look at my wrist so iced out. Said he got partners with me when he got to talk to the light now. Look at the stars in the space and the birds and the trees and the clouds. Something that mean that shit gotta come with me and coming down. When you're coming down, ooh. Does me I'm making a movie. Some niggas be using their fingers, but they never say nothing to me. My niggas be using their fingers, but they just be popping the toolie. I go to the store, I see it, I like it, that mean I'm copping it usually. I'm trying to copy a mansion, it's expansion. Gemstones all on my wrist, them diamonds dancing. I'm trying to be the last man standing. That's on my mother, and I put that on my brother. Used to run from undercovers every summer, motherfucker. Niggas used to suffer for the supper, now we sitting back counting up the numbers, motherfucker. And we on the motherfucker come up, cause it's tick, tick, run up, drip, drip, thunder. On a big, big come up, fuck everything other. Wrist change color, fuck everything other. I'm a lip wrist stunner, fuck everything other. Tick, tick, run up, drip, drip, thunder. On a big, big come up, fuck everything other. Wrist change color, fuck everything other. I'm a lip wrist stunner, fuck everything other. Niggas of money and causing codes. Look at my wrist so iced out. Said he got partners with me when he got to talk to the light now. Look at the stars in the space and the birds and the trees and the clouds. Something that mean that shit gotta come when we ain't coming down. We ain't coming down, ooh. I'm in the back of the party. They handing the liquor, the pills, and make a spectacular party. Smoking that shit like ill. I'm smoking the back with a Molly. Smoking the purple like Barney. No, you cannot have the purple, I'm sorry.
I feel like if he went to New York and dropped that right now, they'd be like, when this new Pop Smoke come out, man, this is cold. I dug it, man. You got such an interesting, unique flow to you, man, and it's always switching up. It's always interesting. I don't know if I feel like you played that for us before, and maybe you got it mixed down a little bit better this time. I like the track. I'm about an 87 with it. I do think the mix still needs some work, and I feel like it's missing just a little bit of energy. I feel like maybe it is meant to kind of be a smoking, kind of a riding joint. B-Rex is with it. She said this is fun. That's dope. Joy is smoking to it. I would get at an 87. I like it. I definitely like it. It's just missing something to me. A little bit more upbeatness to it, because the beat is very fun. There's a lot you could do with it, but I just kind of, or maybe a feature. Maybe you get a feature on there. I can see a girl coming up on there singing, doing some real nice work on that. So definitely a good track to me. Shouts to the homie Just. He always makes good music. I think you very rarely have sent through something that I wasn't feeling in a major way. So this next one is a homie out of Phoenix, Arizona. I don't know exactly where he stays in Phoenix. As a New Yorker, it don't really sound like pop. This is the homie Amias Amir, and he's dope. He raps with another dude, King Dom, that I like a lot. They're kind of tag team partners, and I like what they do together. So I'm excited to play this joint, man. It looked like a pretty dope video. So without further ado, this is called The Phase from our homie Amias Amir.
What you want, you can't save her. She do what she want, you can't save her. She go what she want, you can't save her. She say what she want off the yeah.
Always, my brother.
And I'm steady going out my way, yeah. And you know I'm steady going out my way, yo. Yeah, you know I'm always gone. Hardly ever home. I need time to be alone. I don't need nobody blowing up my phone, bragging about what they got going on, like ain't too much going on. Got the whip, I got the gas. Have a hard time dealing with my past. I like waking up like where we at. I like getting drunk and that's a fact. Gotta close my tab before I blast. Ain't no way out. My homie say I'm going through the phase now. Say I need to take a break before I break down. Got some pictures on my wall I can't take down. Yeah. What to say now? Tell me, is there really much to say She do what she want, you can't save her. She go what she want, you can't save her. She say what she want.
Living life on the run. From myself and where I'm from. Wish I could take them all with me. I love my slums. I'm just saying it's a lot to overcome when you tryna be the one. I ain't tryna do you bad, make you mad. You my drug overdose. I've been numb to the pain that I deal with the most. Yeah, I ride like a rose. I can't lie, I've been ghost in your town, out of town. Made me feel like I'm home.
Ain't no way out. My homie say it's more than just a phase now. Say I need to take a break or I'll break down. Got some pictures on my wall I can't take down. What you want, you can't save her. She do what she want, you can't save her. She go what she want, you can't save her. She say what she want.
I rarely say this, but I think that one needed some auto-tune. I really do think that one needed a bit of auto-tune. Yeah, I didn't mind it though. I think it was an okay song. It wasn't over the top great, and I do agree that maybe it was missing a little something. But I didn't mind it. I think if I had to rate that joint out, man, I'm at about an 84 with it. I think it could have used something, and I think you guys are right. It is missing a little bit of vibe, missing a little bit of a spice, missing something that could have really put it over the top. I think it just might have been missing. So I was gonna play the song for my homie in the right corner, but you just shouldn't have said nothing, bro. You were coming up, man. I was about to play it, and then you asked me to play it, and that just made me feel some kind of way. So we'll get back to that one in a second if homie don't keep asking me for it. Let's get into this next one. This is Lakeshore Disciples. I like these dudes, man. Shouts to the Shy. This is C1 Radio, produced by Chooch the One. Shouts to Chooch the One. I agree with B-Rex. It was kind of in between. Drop some scores for the homie Amias. Like I said, I'm at about an 84 with it. I definitely thought the video was cold. If I had to rate the video out, the video is like a 95. I like the video a lot. But it just kind of didn't. The song was missing some spice. You got your regular nuggets, you got your spicy nuggets, man. And if you eat spicy nuggets a lot, we've had a lot of good music tonight. Good music to spicy nuggets. We had to switch to the regular nuggets. It just feels funny. It's kind of like you got to go back to the drive-thru and swap them out. LSD, Lakeshore Disciples, C1 Radio, produced by Chooch the One.
Si te encanta conseguir precios más bajos.
Did us dirty with the advertisements, and that's okay. I got lots to talk about. While that happens, let's check out what else we got. You guys didn't seem to give two shits about my 105-year-old paraglider. I really feel like I got disrespected on that one. So let's check this dude out right here. Jay Rawlings. He's got several world records. Most toilet paper rolls balanced on his head with 56. Now that is dope. How do you even do that? I think I could probably get about 4. And then he's also got fidget spinners. Most fidget spinners spun simultaneously by an individual. Also, I need props on saying that clearly. 18 fidget spinners. Most tea bags thrown into mugs in 30 seconds. 9. Okay. The toilet paper roll is the most fascinating to me. I didn't know how you do that. Fidget spinners is a nice second. So he's got all those going on his body. How do you activate the ones on your feet? That's interesting to me. Obscure stuff, man. If you want to get into Guinness Book of World Records, it's possible. You can definitely do it. Let's get back into the music. Ad's not over. Some of the bars felt slower. Why you I compared it to food because I'm fat. Why you think I did, man? You know the answer to that question. Don't ask me a dumb question. Some of the slower bars felt thin, maybe doubling the vocal tracks. I agree with that. They did feel thin. That's great, man. Y'all dropped some y'all dropped some very intelligent feedback here. I wish I had this thread for me. I guess I will have it when I drop my music. All right, let's get into this LSD C1 Radio, produced by Chooch the One for the 15th time. Let's go.
Chooch One Radio.
Hey, yo, Chooch.
There we've got verses from Tech coming up. I meant a verse, not two.
Tech.
We got calls in the middle, followed by a verse from X-Rater. Let's go.
Rich, that's facts.
Like hula hoops, but people be like, who is you? I'm a mix of Hootie Hoo and Shroomer to a Scooby-Doo. Floating like a scuba suit, smoking on some super duper duper glue. That's stupid cool. My mind, it moves a boomer fool. Jumping at the coopy, this is not another hoopy. See you dude is not a rookie, but my eyes be uber droopy. Off this cookie, stretch it out like Luffy. My little Uzi, bad and bougie, tatted, choosy, ratatouille. Chefing up another one, humble as the summer sun. Next I need a number one to funnel funds until I'm done. All this weight ain't cumbersome. Waste man, you a cumberbund. carry on, go dumb or dumb. This class in session 101. Funny, I'm phenomenon, half human and automaton. Moving mixed with Comic-Con, so sorry, rook upon a pond. Once upon a dine, we eating while some Ramadan. Yeah, use me as my confidant,
so I like I'm having a hard time figuring out what exactly is going on, because it feels like there's some things being said that I can't understand because the beat is too loud, and then it's also kind of lyrical, miracle, spiritual, It's a lot of that going on, so it's kind of interesting. I'm not 100% sure what's happening here.
Up on my ambiance.
That was another great hit from Tech. Coming up next, we got X-Rater, but first we're going to take a call.
I got $1.
Hi, yeah, I just found those lyrics to be very offensive, and my kids were listening, and I let them listen to your radio station knowing there's explicit lyrics.
All right, so we have one idiot calling. Can we take another caller?
Yeah, I'm the biggest Tech fan there is. I got Tech earrings, I got a Tech face tattoo.
All right, well, we're going on to X-Rater. Here we go.
Should call you 1023 cause you short of a gig. No flame, just smoke like you shorted a cig. And you sort of a pig, yet you ain't got the bacon. It's my birthday at the bakery. You better have my cake, and yeah, we baking and we making dough. Fake the show, so take it slow. Need a break, then take 10. That's catch both hands if you faking, bro. If I talk shit, I make it so. I came up from the basement, bro. Rep the leaf, no raking. I've been hated and replacing folks. But time goes on, something's changed. I feel the same, but something's strange. I sold my soul, I lost myself. Sure, I got some wealth, but I lost my health. It's that back-breaking, life-taking, soul-crushing labor work. Corporate office, 9 to 5, daily grind. A bunch of jerks not trying to get.
It's almost over.
Repent, you wanna pay the rent, but I should call these folks landscapers. How they take offense.
Oh, that was quite the doozy from X-Rater. I hope you tune in next week. We got all kinds of hits. Tune in tomorrow. Tune in the day after that. Should we go back to the phones? Let's take one more caller. Okay, caller, what do you got to say?
Yeah, did he say landscapers take offense? I'm a landscaper. We don't literally handle fences. It's more like contract work, or like, other outside people.
All right, well, that's
we don't really handle fences. So I didn't love the song. I love the beat. And I see what they were trying to do with the raps. They kind of both had more of a laid-back kind of flow. Lost, you said that last verse was cold. Tell us what you caught, because the landscaper take offense line was funny, and I love how they play. I love the radio theme. I thought the song was smart as far as how they set it up. I just didn't think the way they were rapping was that entertaining or interesting. I thought it was very blah, very meh. It was like somebody it was like Dwight Schrute wearing beige or wearing his mustard-colored shirts. It's just like kind of like no differentiation. I'm going to drop this in there, though. Oh, did I close it already? I can find it. I'm going to drop it in there for those of you who dug it. Drop the scores in there. Tell us what you thought. If I had to rate that one out, I'm giving that a 78. I thought it was creative. I didn't like the execution. So, it was like, yeah, you can shoot, but, we can't get you open. You're not executing the play correctly to get the shot off. So definitely some great aspects to this song, but to me, it wasn't really fleshed out. 78 from your boy. Getting deeper into the music, man. We've been flying through a lot of this music, man. We still got a lot of the inbox joints to go. If you're waiting on something, y'all know the demo, $1 or $2 will get you through. I'm going to play my Egyptian homie because I know it is late there, and he hasn't asked again, so now I feel comfortable enough to play it. This is the homie out of Egypt. I got to find his name. I think it's Adam M. This is Balaman, 3 Alaman. This is, I don't know how to say that. I'm going to say Balaman.
من غير حلفان عيونك صدق سيبك من الدنيا اشوفك في الاخر انا غير حلفان عيونك صدق بوسة مشبك سيبك ثانية يدي عالتانية مش من ناحية التانية لفة وجاية الصحبة خاينة ربك ولد كاني دايس بطنك وفي ايدي سجارتك حريمك تتمرمط قدام نظرك خد حذرك يا زميلي خد حذرك انا مش ملاك انا اللي الدنيا جت عليه فاتكسرت تعمل راجل ادي كلامك مش يا حلاوة تنزل لنا وتتقاوى في الشقاوة مش عيالك بالعلي ماشي واللي جا نحطه في شوال يا علم مين يابا اوعى الايد يابا اسجل فيك يابا اجتماع عبيد يابا يابا الصندل بطل تاخد دفافة شربت المر بس رجعته دنيا حلاوة كاني دايس بطنك وفي ايدي سجارتك حريمك تتمرمط قدام نظرك خد حذرك يا زميلي خد حذرك انا مش ملاك انا اللي الدنيا جت عليه فاتكسرت انا الشرير حد ما جنزيت هوبا هوبا ملي لحد يطير على 15 سنة بعمل قد سني ضعفه مرتين لا مش بهرتل بقول كلامي يتسمع لا تعمل
Joy's on the board with a veto.
كلامك مش يا حلاوة تنزل لنا وتتداوى في الشقاوة في الشقاوة في الشقاوة في الشقاوة
I actually don't think this is that bad.
على الإيد يابا على مين يابا
I actually didn't mind that. I liked the singing portion of it in the beginning. You know, he had a lot of change ups and a lot of effects that made the song interesting. You know, where he was actually kind of rapping in there, I didn't really feel that part. I've heard of a lot of Egyptian rap at this point. But you want to rob the Great Pyramid. Racist. No, I'm just playing. That's not racist. But no, it just when he started rapping and kind of going a little faster with the lyrics, it didn't really work as much for me. But the singing part sounded great. If I had to rate that joint out, man, I'd probably get at an 82. It was solid effort. I've heard, like I said, I've heard of a lot of Egyptian hip hop, and that's not the tops of it, but that's doing something. That's making some noise. That wasn't terrible in the least bit to me. Let's get into this next one. This is Second Floor, making hip hop turn on Reddit. This is Bad Day.
Shawty don't play. Yeah, 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 yeah. Shawty don't play. Hook up my day. Shawty don't play. You fuck up my day. You said I can't on me, won't play no games. I lose my head every time you reach my way. We move too fast, you couldn't see the change. Feelings lost, these tears can't be replaced. You said I cannot reach my way up, way up. Fill it up on the way down. Going all the way up, way up.
Me too. Go to sleep, bro.
On my way, shot it. Know you had a bad day, shot it.
I like this song a lot.
We could talk it out, be chill about it. No, you don't play no games, you ain't about it. No, you don't.
Appreciate you, bro. Get some rest, though.
We could just hang on, think about it. Smoke that blunt and get off this planet. On my way, shawty. Know you had a bad day, shawty. We could talk it out, be chill about it. Smoke that blunt and get off this planet. We could just hang and think about it. No, you don't play no games, you ain't about it.
I like how friendly y'all are. Like, get some rest, buddy. I like this song. This is my song of the night right now. I'm giving this a 95. Everything about it was so wavy, so airy. So it felt like I was eating like a puff pastry. Y'all ever had puff pastries, man, with the nice crusty, and it usually has some nice little filling inside it, cream cheese or something. Sorry, I'm on my fat boy game tonight. But I love that, man. It felt so nice. It was like waking up early, having a coffee, eating a nice puff pastry, with the windows open, sunlight coming in. I hope I'm setting the scene for y'all, man. I enjoyed that. I think a big verse, Extra am I saying that right? Shouts to you. That's a good point. If you had a verse come in, I can see Big Sean doing something real nice on that. I can see him coming in, or maybe like a Kyle, like a super duper Kyle, or a Chance even. Yeah, I could definitely see a verse on that. I like that track a lot though. That was my joint of the night so far. Very, very cool song. Let's get into this next one. We got a bunch of joints coming from the inbox still. Probably about, I would say, about a half hour left in the show. It's gonna be a little bit of a shorter show tonight because next week we'll probably have a little bit longer of one. Wifey will be here talking nonsense. I think we're gonna do an episode about aliens, so bring your best alien conspiracy theory. We're gonna be talking about that. That'll be a lot of fun. Let's get into this next one. This is I'll Be Seeing You from the homie Yellow Eyes. All right, they hit us with an ad. Let's get into these Guinness World Records while we wait. Shouts to my guy Jay Rawlings for being able to keep the toilet paper on his head. Let's see what this dude here is doing. Serial record breaker David Rush has 3 records. So most catches on a unicycle blindfolded. Oh, we need a video for that. They bogus. Most juggling catches on a unicycle, 463. Juggling. I wonder what a juggling catch. Oh, he's juggling while he's on the unicycle. Duh. Kind of stupid here. Sorry about that. 463 catches, juggling blindfolded on a unicycle. I'm not that talented. In 1 minute, he did 450. So he lost his juggling shortly after he got to a minute. And then most grapes sliced on a balance board. That just seems stupid. 68. All right. This next lady here has the most cartwheels on roller skates with 30. Cartwheels on roller skates. X-Rater. Got it. Okay. That makes sense. All right. Dope. Shouts to Tech. This lady did 30 cartwheels on roller skates and did the most spins on e-skates with 70 in a minute. And apparently she's probably part-time at your local strip joint because she's doing well there as well. All right, let's get back into it. This is I'll Be Seeing You, the homie Yellow Eyes.
So long. You know, I'll be seeing you. So long. In all the old familiar places. I'm gone. That this heart of mine embraces. You wrong for me, baby. All day through. Yeah. I've seen the body, the oddity, haunting my dreams, psychology, dichotomy, need a lobotomy. Broken, I swear this apology, written for fixing, got some addictions. If I'm popping, they call it prescription. Give me a vault with some popular vixens. Mary and Molly, please. I was aware what the problems bring. Leave me some air, I need all of these. Space, time, commodities. Taking these tests for my balance, perpetual challenges. Breaking my neck, I was wasting allowances. All in these chicks, wanting my check. 21 Savage had ice on my neck. Mommy, she Spanish, play nice for the feds. Seeing you so long. Oh. In all the old familiar places. Oh, I'm gone, bitch. That bitch. This heart of mine embraces. You wrong. All day through. This is a memoir. All of the women I didn't remember. All of the time that we spent. Feeling I'm waking up after September from Russian roulette. Play with December. Fleeting flames cost members. Arms and legs been severed. Cutting ties like dry eye. Rainy days got dry eyes. Still the same on my side. Different day, new timeline. Lost a dame, got 5 dimes. Float away on cloud 9.
Not bad, man. Just kind of meh. If I had to rate that out, I would give it a 73. There was some energy in the verses, and I appreciated that. I thought the mix was not terrible, wasn't perfect. I definitely felt like it could have been adjusted a little bit. His vocals were a little loud. Demi says the hi-hats came in later. He wants the link. I'm gonna send that to him. Rate that out for me, Demi. And X-Rater wants the beat, so I can't help you with the beat, but maybe you can do some work and take him off of it. I thought it was an interesting song to talk about, failed loves and kind of some of the things he was saying. I agree. I think B-Rex hit it on the head. The vocal just didn't really match with the track, and I agree with that. Yellow Eyes actually has made some pretty good songs. I don't like the low tempo or the slower tempo songs for Yellow Eyes. He actually he's made a lot of really good pop rap type joints that I've really been into. But this one just felt out of place. It felt like maybe it was a loosey or a throwaway. Let's get into this next one. Shouts to QL of Landfill coming to us from the coming to us from the RJB collab community. QL of Landfill. This is There Was a Time featuring Shirley.
There was a time when all we used to do was smoke some weed, maybe play a little Gogas on the 64. Josh would drink that OE, and to say that ignorance is bliss, yeah, I can confirm it. Seemed like we were happier as kids, everybody's your friend, at least that's how it is for now. Right, all just drifted apart, come on guys, there was 40 of us, and now I only see 3 or 4 of you if I'm lucky enough. And what was with all the nicknames we had? Fluffy, Pheasant, Squirrel, Fluffy's little brother, Fuzzy, what the hell was up with us? And looking back now, I kinda understand why we were all classified as the misfits of the time. How the hell we get away with as much as we did? Just look at Chris. He walked a block and robbed a nest, so then he walked a block and brought it back. When a witness described him to the cop, what he said was, he kinda looked like death.
The past keeps on coming.
Ooh.
But now it's all gone, grown up. Enough is enough. Those times I
She can sing.
just be gone. Yeah. Be gone. Yeah. Those were the
There was a time when all these conversations with rhythm actually felt like they were going somewhere. When we were building momentum, we all got jobs and moved out of our parents' house, and now it's real life. It's getting kind of scary now. And half of us are parents now. Who knew there'd be a few of us who actually figured this out? And I know I ain't one of them. Once again, I'm stuck up in the same old cycle. Got me ready to roll. Believe me, it ain't as easy as looking past this path I'm on. When I finally find my way back home and get to see what's there beyond. And when I do, I'm show them all the sunlight on the horizon as it rises above the sky. And when you see that light shine down, you'll know there comes a time. Man, I can't believe it. So many of us just moved on, either to something better, something worse. But we had all our times together, and I'll never forget the memories. I miss you all. Thank you for every one of them.
past keeps on coming up, but now it's all gone, grown up. Enough is enough. Those times I just be gone. Yeah, be gone. Yeah, those were the times.
So this is a track for me that I thought was actually set up really well. I thought that like his raspiness and his dark kind of painful delivery mixed with that singing was beautiful. The beat was well chosen. My only problem is I couldn't hear you enough. Your vocal has to be turned up a little louder, and you really have to master the art of the raspiness. I actually liked the song. He was talking about his family. He got into some deep things. I was saying it sounded like he was talking about somebody in the grave, and they were looking at him and said, "Man, he kind of looks like dad." Like that was super deep. I really liked that for the aesthetic you built around it. It had like a cemetery. Like I'm visualizing the video in my head. I see somebody carrying a casket. I see people crying. I see like people holding umbrellas. It's raining. Maybe not raining, but it's like kind of cloudy. Like it really does a really good job of painting a picture with the sonics, you know, with the sound of the beat, with the way she sings, with the way he delivered it. All of that was set up really well. I'm actually gonna give that an 87. I just feel like we need to hear him a little bit more, and he's got to work with the graveliness to still be punctuated. I thought the flow was smooth. It just wasn't punctuated and enunciated as much as I would have liked. But definitely some good things there. That's actually a pretty quality song. I'm gonna drop that in the chat if y'all want to check it out. I thought that was really well put together, and it was a smart song design. You really created a mood and an aesthetic there I liked. My big thing is I need to hear lyrics and understand what you're talking about. If I can do that in the first pass of a song, you're definitely getting a lot higher of a score. But if I had to like take a second listen to it or if I have trouble making out the lyrics, that usually kind of gets a knock from me. Let's move into this next one. This is one from the homie Panda Bass working with Enigma Trick. We've done a lot of Enigma Trick on this live stream, and I like his music a lot. I think he's actually one of the brighter artists coming up out of I think he's in Arizona. Coming up out of Arizona. Let's check this out. This is Sushi Master.
Choosy, I want the first of the front with my Lucy, bougie, better have booty, give me that juicy. Nickname Mookie, that's on Gucci, that's sushi, yeah. Nickname Mookie, that's on Gucci, that's sushi, yeah. Choosy, I want the first of the front with my Lucy, bougie, better have booty, give me that juicy. Nickname Mookie, that's on Gucci, that's sushi, yeah. Nickname Mookie, that's on Gucci, that's sushi, yeah. Fucking on groupies, nah, fucking with floozies, hell no. Only make time for that sushi. Benjamin clapping that coochie, digging that jaw. Get explicit, Janet the nip slip, I'ma lick it. Ricky Bobby on my fire, no you can't see it, but I feel it. My niggas, they know that I'm with it. I get it. Wow, that pussy on sushi, I'm loving your smile. I think I'ma be your wild. She fucking like she want a child. Wildin' out Nick style, bow. Bust on her back, using the hair for a tire. That like why you do it so foul. With Nimmy Trick, I'm not taking on proud slick. She want the hammer to grip. Got a gripping on my dick, then that with a clip. Sushi on weapon the drip. Piss Italian, about to fuck up the fist. Diamonds dancing on my wrist. She made a wish, then blew on my tip. What did she get? It's more than shit.
Strip club anthem on deck.
Hey, I need that sushi on plate. Hey, she said okay, it's the date. Hey, after that I make her pay. And Nimmy Trick, I ain't never to play. Body sway. Choosy, I want the first of the four with my Lucy, bougie, better have booty, give me that juicy. Nickname Mookies, that's on Gucci, that's sushi, yeah. Nickname Mookies, that's on Gucci, that's sushi, yeah. Body.
I like that joint, man.
And Nimmy Trick, tell your bitch, better tell your bitch. I need that sushi on plate, nigga.
I feel like that's a strip club. You got to get that in the clubs. Panda, Enigma, man, get that in the clubs. That's a club joint. I can see Arsis being shooketh to that particular one. That was dope, man. I get at a 95. I love the energy on it. It felt like it was thinking in my head. It feels like Juvenile mixed with a faster Southern rapper, like I can't place it, but it definitely had the feeling like, and then he was doing some Cameron kind of flows with some of the verbals kind of going back to back. I like that, man. I like that. When I say Cameron, I mean the flow style. I don't mean the way he delivered it. I don't mean like his sound. Yeah, this is a joint. I don't have a link for it. It was actually sent to me as a file, and I don't know that I have permission to share it. I know Panda's watching. Panda, maybe you can let us know what the deal is there. But I will drop his Instagram handle so you can get the track from him personally. He's super, super nice dude. Like real cool, respectful, just a good human being. Somebody that wouldn't have a problem if you asked him for the track. He'd probably send it to you. So that's his Instagram. Holla at him, man. Also holla at Panda Bass. I thought that was solid all the way through. I really did. Let's get into this next one. Shouts to Nimbutry. Shouts to Panda Bass, man. Always love having him on the joint. We will get into this next one. Is from the RJB collab community. This is Lack Bassy. Let me know in the chat if I pronounced that wrong. I don't like saying people's names wrong. This is She Tell Me, produced by YZ. Hell yeah. We need to do a first listen for that joint on here, Panda. So we need to, when you go to the drop that, connect with me to make sure we get that set up. 5-year. Okay. Yeah, I can see that.
Found myself in a hotel room, loud as hell. Saw women cry, didn't wanna confound her. Allowed myself to ask her why. She tell me my heart's been aching for nothing, soulless, emotionless, something. In my mind reminds me of an idea that I gotta cry, but tonight seems to be boundless, indifferent, voidless, tearless, pathetic, pitiful. She tell me it's stupid to even preach about this shit like a useless reverend. Future seems hella bent.
Just, I got you coming up right now, bro.
She tell me suicide not an option, but sometimes it feels like it's coming. tell me the world's fucked. She tell me the world sucks. She tell me the world's fucked. She tell me the world sucks. Everybody lost, everybody gone. Crazy.
Appreciate you, Demi. Be safe, brother.
Everybody lost, everybody gone. Crazy. But at what cost? She tell me we suffer in silence. I tell her I admire it. She tell me in her head once violence, sirens, wild and might survive since we keep an eye.
Now, Lack, if you're in the building, Lack Bessie, this song is 5 minutes and 47 seconds. I gotta tell you, that's not gonna happen. I'll probably give it another minute or so. Y'all weigh in on this joint, what you think so far. But yeah, 5 minute songs don't exist in this world anymore. So you got to cut that down a little bit.
From knocking, she tell me my heart's throbbing. She tell me my eyes sobbing. She tell me my blood clotting. She tell me she epitomizes the word is unfulfilled. She wish she can hold time still for the kids popping pills, for the innocents people killed, for the innocents people still brutally and humanly against people's wills. The quietly, silently, they be tortured. The violence stems from the cause of a fortune. She tell me to proceed.
We got a veto on the board. One more veto, and I'll move on.
All over the globe and discriminate and dissimulate every race and nation, from the south to the north with an orthodox ways. Makes you think there's a chance of abortion. She tell me she feel empty. I tell her so does everybody around me. She ask me where the help be. I tell her I'll be right here. She tell me she wish that's how mental health be. She tell me she can't even weep with the catastrophe the enemy wreak. She seeks peace for just.
All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and move on this one. I'm gonna give some feedback. Y'all give some feedback for the homie Lack Bessie. My thing about this song is I feel like you wrote it once and you read it off of like a pad in front of you. You can't make music that way. You're not able to show your if you don't know the lyrics or at least have them mostly memorized, you can't really showcase your personality. I agree with X-Rated. Pacing was very bad in that song because, and the reason it was bad is because you were just reading it. You can't go into, and it also seems like you're trying to tell a story, but you made the story way too verbose verbally. Too many words in there. You got to be able to explain things succinctly. I think the best artists in the game are storytellers, but can tell stories fairly quickly. You don't have a lot of time in music to tell stories. This isn't 1985. We're not going to listen to an 8-minute song and think it's dope anymore. That's just not going to happen. We're barely going to listen to a 3-minute song and tell you it's dope anymore. Like, only the best artists are still putting out 3 minutes and 30-second songs. Popular artists. You know, if you a making hip hop type dude, or if you're folks that are on the grind, you got to get in and get out with your songs. You can't be out here trying to explain your life's work to them. That doesn't mean you don't have potential. It doesn't mean you can't take this and do better with it. But what I will say is I think that you need to really make sure that you're telling your story succinctly and that you're staying on, no delivery. Okay. Yeah. I don't know what DiGiorino means. I thought that was a liquor or a pizza. I don't know. But yeah, it's gotta have some personality into it. It just sounded very straightforward. Let's get into this next one. This is my guy and your guy. This is Just with Ocean 33, Just Wrong.
Hey, I see the trees and the peas, it's a beautiful thing. I'm not gonna hold. I'm trying to rock and roll. Hey, I'm just dropping the ocean. I get beside myself. Hey, not trying to go locomotion. I don't organize my head. The OG said no time for emotion. I see the trees and the peas, it's a beautiful thing. I'm not gonna hold you. I'm trying to rock the boat. I'm just dropping the ocean. I get beside myself. Hey, not trying to cause locomotion. Gotta organize my head. The OG said no time for emotion. Yeah, hey. Yeah, they don't feel you when you down. They make it up. Yeah, and it's like you see it drown. You don't make a decision. Yeah, most of these niggas is trash. I feel like I'm breaking a litter. Top of the pop. Yeah, niggas ain't fucking no nothing. We pop. I get the bag. Niggas they sitting on something. Niggas pop. Hey, yeah, niggas ain't nothing.
Oh, my bad.
Niggas they tripping on something. Niggas so hot.
Well, you just got one for free in there then, Just. Sorry about that, bro. But I'm going to put your other one up right now and play that. I wrote something constructive, too. That's lovely. I don't know what the didgeridoo means. I'm confused. My bad, Just. You clearly did say elevator. That's one of these days I'm going to get that finance class completed and I'll be able to make this a little bit better. Let's see. I don't know if I have elevator. Maybe that's the reason I didn't play it, because I don't see it here. Yeah, just I don't have an elevator. I have Mug that you sent earlier, and then I've got Ocean 33 that I just played, but I don't have elevator anywhere. So sitting at boom, now I have it. All right, we get some more Just. It is cool because I like Justice music, so this is fine. All right, here we go.
She gon' roll a split, yeah, that's my elevator. You know religion, baby. A nigga never cared, let me get your digits, baby. So I can illustrate a real party. Nigga, not like an hour later. Nigga, come to mixtape, so I can illustrate a real party. 50 minutes, I never care. See me in the whip, hey. A nigga touch me, then it's a party. Shooting down like the Cavaliers. He stepping up on the scene with the light bird. I'm about to hop out the top of the white jack. Christ tags. I be watching movies, I be thinking about my life, man. I be having parties, drinking all night, man. All if it's a movie, I seen it a million times. And don't come through unless you dealing with the mob. I do, I will, I die. I do, I will, I die. Let's backtrack. Big back belly, that shit gon' hack that. Sitting on me, they take from cat naps. Fuck it down. She gon' roll my split, yeah, that's my elevator. Ain't no religion, baby. A nigga never cared. Let me get the digits, baby, so I can illustrate this real party. Looking at like an hour later, nigga come to mixtape, so I can demonstrate a real party. 50 bitches that never cared. I be in the whip, yeah. A nigga test me, that it's a party. Shooting it like a Cavalier. She gon' roll my split, yeah, that's my elevator. Ain't no religion, baby. A nigga never cared. Let me get your digits, baby, so I can illustrate a real party. Looking at like an hour later, yeah. I'ma pop back. If a nigga see it, then I'm like it, I'ma cop that. Cop that, take it out. I swear to God, I'ma give it right back. Right back. Right back. I got a face like Ricky running right back. Right back. 450, nigga, right back. Right back. Forget about the niggas that doing the same thing. I just do what I do, I just got changed like gang. But I'm all like fucking ball game. Big days, no small chain. 6 weeks, never slip it down. Never. Fucking with the sheriff now. Yeah, I'ma stop it to the top. Drop. Riding in the drop. I be riding in the drop and I be sipping on the top. I'ma hit before the shot clap. Yeah. You gon' roll a split, yeah. That's my elevator. Ain't no religion, baby. A nigga never cared. Baby, so I can illustrate a real party. Nigga, like an hour later, nigga come to mixtape, so I can demonstrate a real party. 50 bitches that never cared. I'm in the whip, yeah. A nigga text me, and it's a party. Shooting it like a Cavalier. She gon' roll my split, yeah. That's my elevator. Ain't no religion, baby. Nigga never cared. Let me get your digits, baby, so I can illustrate a real party. Look at that.
Yeah, so it is extremely muddy, but you get so listen, first of all, a couple things. I got it. Wifey had to open the door and tell me it was the pizza. I thought it was the pizza, okay? I think I missed either I said something that I didn't remember saying, or y'all mentioned something about some pizza. I don't know how we got into the whole thing. It's probably something I said, but you know, I talk a lot, so sometimes you're doing yourself out. Also, just I need you to get into a studio, man, because you're dope. But I hate when you send songs and go, well, I made it on my phone. Like, bro, get into a studio. But I thought the joint was good. It was very interesting. The sample and the beat were very unique. That stood out a lot to me. Your hook stood out a lot to me as well. Yeah, the flow, I agree. The flow is nuts, man. I just need that to be polished. Like, I want you to start, we want the polish, the polish. We need that, man. But it's definitely dope, man. Like I said, you make thug dance songs. You make dance songs that thugs would be in the studio doing they, whatever the popular dance is. I'm an old man. I don't know. I got it though. DiGiorno Pizza. Solid with it. Also, I'm going to rate my guy Just out on that song. I'm going to go 84, and only because of the mix, and that just causes a little something. But I want to hear that shined up. I think you shine that up, you probably get like 5-10 more points on that joint. So yeah, I got it's the pizza now. I'm sorry, guys. when wifey opened the door, I was like, oh, I didn't realize this was this big of a thing for you to have to come tell me what it was. Let's get to this next one. This is our Florida boy out of Miami. Shouts to Evase out of Yayo. Let's go. This is Joe Robbery featuring God Boy. If you got a name like God Boy, you better be able to rap. Don't Don't come in with a name like God Boy and rap like, Hell Baby. You better be good.
Hi, everybody. I'm Kurt Gowdy. To call the play-by-play for you today, Al DeRogatis will be analyzing the game, and Bill Ennis will be roaming the sidelines and the dressing rooms. Super Bowl VII, on paper, before the kickoff, looks like the best match, the most intriguing match we've had yet in these Super Bowl games. First of all, we have a team coming in here undefeated, untied, the Miami Dolphins.
I can't wait. I'm excited, just.
With an unblemished record. No team has ever won 17 games in a row in a professional football season.
I'm Joe Robbie in 92, we be the illest Miami crew. Smooth, grimy gentlemen, yeah, we pull up on the side of you. Always bumping out raw shit, you can hear the trunk rattle. We post up in the shadows, keeping watch with a keen eye. For those who scheme and lie, only trust my team and I. If you want smoke, you get the fire, you're prepared to get slain. Leave you hog-tied and ball-gagged in the middle of Biscayne. Yo, motherfuckers, we ain't playing, remember the fucking name. E to the vase, like 1,000 paper cuts with a page. Sloppy toppy on 9-5, MCs copy, they ain't live. You try but can't knock me, cause I got me 3 eyes. You try but can't spot me, cause I move like a ninja do. Melt the rhyme to a liquid and put a fucking syringe in you. It's where you at and what you do, cause the rest don't really matter. 25-8 on the grind, watching my wallet get fatter. I'm making more scatter, pump feeling to the heart of a rapper. Where you from, what you rap, watch your mouth, watch your step. Knock on your door, bitch, I'm here to collect. Where you at, what you got, put it down, walk away, and you might just live another day.
Let me put my demonstrations down. Hey, no fuzzy message. Been G before I knew letters. A few layers in the cold like 2 sweaters. Fresh as new leather on car seats and sofas. Yeah, on hard beats and culture, homie. Keep my dope loud. Yeah. Walking in and out of smoke clouds and crowds of people who proud to see you, allowed to be you. Hey, and that's the payoff. Yeah. The reason I don't take a day off. I'm being quiet, off the radar, but I'm close, I don't stay far. I don't lay up, I don't lay off. Had Joe Robbie in the playoffs. Second round, I'm checking down. Forward progress, go for it. Whether yard or inch, catch me. Next down, ran a stretch play. Homie,
from what you rep, watch your mouth, watch your step. Knock on your door, bitch, I'm here to collect. Where you at, what you got, put it down, walk away, and you might just live another day. Yo, I'm an 82 seed, born at the height of the coke era. Miami skyline built on white lines across a broke mirror. From gangsters in pink suits to session dubs and tin boots, to sparking up in the whip, tinted up of all these state troops. Yo, evades killing MCs, call me the Miami Strangler. For the right price, I'll sit a meet with my connect over on Flagler. When I walk into a spot, yo, that sour diesel lingers. That's the kind of place where cigar cutters are used on fingers. Yo, business mentality, we're trying to own shit like Heisinger. And if I don't know you, I don't trust you. My team exercise caution. Don Shula on the mic. This track the 72 Dolphins. Cruising South Beach, trying to slide up in the mouthpiece. Yo, who wanna let out the beast? Every 10 days, let him out to feast. Self-portrait on the wall, looking like a painting of Dorian. Pretty hoes cooking us grub, Nicaraguan and Salvadorians. Yo, it's time to let the organs and gargoyles in.
George Allen gave the Redskins their greatest year in 30 years. His tenaciousness.
That was the homie Evades with Joe Robbie featuring God Boy. I thought God Boy was decent. I don't know that he was more like Purgatory Man for me. It was cool though. It wasn't terrible. It was a little slow for me. I did like the beat. I love the piano and the beat. One thing I was thinking is I kind of wish that I thought the vocal was a little low personally, and I thought and Evades colors out of the margins, and sometimes I really appreciate it. But on this song, I kind of wish he would have stuck more to traditional bars. That's not necessarily his style, and I get that, but I think it would have served him really well on this, just because it was a very do. It's a very up and down beat, and I feel like if you would have struck those with bars really aggressively, I felt like it would have had a better sound to it. But if I had to rate that out, I'd probably go 82. God Boy kind of slowed down as well, and that kind of felt like a song that it was a little bit more up tempo. I feel like they should have held their pace a little bit better. I agree with X Raider what he said on that one. Let's go to this next one. This is the homie Badshaw Beats. This is a free Tiger type beat. All you Tiger type rappers out there, Badshaw Beats, Club Banger 2021. Shouts to Never. What's up with you, my G? I'm trying to figure out what artist I can hear on this. I don't really see Tyga on this. I hear like a pop artist on this, like Selena Gomez or like Ariana Grande. This feels like a pop song to me. Very Miami though. Shouts to Karan. What's up with you, Karan, man? How's life treating you, brother? What y'all think? Who could y'all hear on that beat? Who could you hear jumping on that? I'm not really Mustard on the beat. Yeah, I'm not really sure who I can hear on that, man. Like I said, that's more of a. I was gonna say Flow Rider or Pitbull. I can see Pitbull doing something with that. Tyga, you see Tyga? I don't hear Tyga on that. I hear like a pop singer with a safe mom rapper. You know, like a Flow Rider. I guess Tyga's kind of a safe mom rapper. I think that's a great lane to be in, by the way. That's no hate when I say safe mom rapper, because them safe mom rappers can pull the older MILFs and the younger ones. So I ain't mad at that. Also, I feel like it's a great opportunity to make money. You could play. I mean, you're not gonna play too many hoods with that, but you can play a lot of like parties for wealthy, successful Caucasian folks. So it was cool. If I had to rate that beat out, I'd probably give it an 85. I definitely think a lot could be done with it, but I don't know. I can't place who would be on it. Who would y'all put on that beat? Let me know in the thread, and also that'll help Bash out so he can place that better. Because I don't feel like a Tyga type beat is correct, but y'all seem to. Let's get to this next one. This is my guy Velvet KO. This is KOB featuring KOB. Do I have to say the dash? KO-B? Or is it Kobe? Y'all be throwing me off with these names, man. Y'all too creative for me. So I'm guessing it's Kobe. KO-B. All right, let's check this out. This is Velvet KO Kobe featuring Kobe.
There's nothing they could do. I thought you knew. I really thought they knew. I really
Kobe.
I really thought they knew. I really thought they. Ice in the veins. Yeah. Leave no remains. Yeah. Ever since I was a youngin', I always been running, and that never changed. No, that never. What can I say? Warned them to get out the way. No, I did not come to play. Toying with me ain't the way, cause the verses I spray been a problem, that's those in my way. I'm on the chase. Yeah, I got money.
Okay.
Want my name up with the greats, so I gotta up the pace. And I'm thinking this the space. Versatility, then I'm the epitome. Don't really know what else they could consider me. Say it's sickening that he came in ill.
Let's go.
Others ain't real as me. This is some villainy. Victims stay vigilant in my vicinity. Verbal ventriloquist vibing so vividly. Venomous tendencies, vindictive.
He sounds like Big Sean and G-Eazy mixed right here, and he's hitting both of their flows very, very, very well. Also, B-Rex, you've made like 7 comments that I haven't been able to mention because tracks have been going on. You said one of the songs was a Susio track. That was Enigmatrix. I agree, that song was a Susio track. And the Katy Perry Flow Rider mashup is a good blend on that. This song is cold so far though. I am highly impressed.
Check the velocity, I'm going in. Got a monopoly on getting wins. I've been on go, so just run me my bands.
Got a monopoly on getting wins. Fire.
Late, I'm not worried, I'll pass him again. I'm never gonna stop running again. Still keep it calmer than the lake. Check the province of the state. I leave them in when I display what it is. It's got them saying that I'm one they couldn't break. Under pressure, I create. That's when the greatness can awake. I'm at the gates. Can't get in, then I'ma do just what it takes. Cause if you wanna elevate, you gon' have straight. I'm about my biz on the regular. Happy to demonstrate. See you warring with a G. It's safe to say I regulate.
Got a little sleepy on the back end of that verse.
I regulate with the pen. Kobe did it. Say what's up to his fans. Kill him on the side, but pull him aside. Then have to decide if they got what it takes to impress me. Dodge these drakes like Wesley. Test me. I do not give a duck. I be effing. Lethal when I slide. Haters wanna ride me. I wanna ride till the sun come up and kiss me. But why her lips taste like piss bee? Probably cause she just been around you with twerk. Don't stop the flow. I now got 89 of those weak boys and the feelings now. I know cause I've been burning it up the hydro. And I stay running a train on this phony rap thing. Yep, I think that she just came. My voice make a grown man cry. Cause it's so beautiful, man. I don't get the bug that I'm rolling up when I think to myself, is it cut? Ooh, had to sober up, had to switch lanes on these fake fucks. Never will I trust you. I'm sorry that I just want it all. Kobe, love me, the rocket, the bigger we are, you know, the harder you fall. So I've been breaking back boards like Shaq. A lot of magic tricks, spit the pocket at the back. Damn, my shit go dumb like the consider the bag. And I ain't got time to chill on these tracks. With some fire in my lungs, I will torch a whole city. When I get home, I'ma be on the news. Say hello to the kitty, get fed by the titty lady. I know, like a Tory tune. And I don't know what y'all been saying, what y'all saying. But all I know is that my crew been going Super Saiyan. I'm steady moonwalking my way to the top when I stop to the tune. Now that you've met Velvet, it's KO time to KO this soon.
This was a very interesting song. Shouts to the bro Velvet KO. Shouts to Kobe. So it's really fascinating because I liked it, but I didn't like it at the same time. So Velvet's verse off the top was ridiculous. I loved it, but toward about the I don't probably in this area. Toward the back half of the verse, I got a little bit bored of it. There was a lot of wasted space in the song as well. And then I thought Kobe was extremely up and down with his verse. I thought that the rapping I didn't really care for, but when he started to sing, the twang in his voice and it just the ability to kind of lift his voice up lyrically sounded really good. He had a really nice range in there. It kind of has that chance kind of twang to it, but he also had a nice vocal richness. I really liked him on the singing portion, and I kind of wish more of his verse featured that. I also thought, yeah, I agree with Panda. It definitely died off, and I also felt like it was very inconsistent all the way through, you know, because I started off like, damn. And then like about a minute and 30 seconds in, I was kind of like, all right, and then there was no real hook in there, which kind of confused me. And then when Kobe came on, I just wanted to sing it. I didn't want the other stuff. So very up and down track. I think I liked it enough to give it an 85. It needs some work though. I think I tend a little bit more toward the 84, 83 now that I really think about it. But it was still good. It was still a good song. It just needs to be fixed. There were some major holes as far as Kobe's delivery and as far as just the kind of empty space in the track. Okay. Well, Kobe, he smashed it. So was yours on the back end? Because yours is a little inconsistent, but the singing was really nice. I thought that was you off top, so that's on me. Kobe, you matched that verse, but I just thought it got a little long in the tooth. So definitely a good offering from you guys, but you gotta get rid of some of that time. Okay, so Velvet, I should have known because you've sung on a lot of your songs extremely well, but I haven't heard you do it in so long. You've been doing a lot more rap. Yeah, but I love your voice, man. I love your voice, dog. I want more of that from you, and I feel like more of the songs we've been getting recently been a little bit more rap heavy, but still dope all the way through. So shouts to the homie Velvet, shouts to the homie Kobe. That was good. Like I said, change a couple things in there, and I think you got a banger. I think that goes from like an 84 to like a 94 pretty quickly. So last song of the night, man, dope stream. Yeah, man, a lot of great music tonight. This is probably one of the better nights of music that we've had in a while. Gonna be back next week with Wifey talking Alien. We talk aliens a lot in this house. And we'll be talking more about conspiracy theories. I believe aliens exist. I don't think there's a possibility that we're alone in this universe. My only thing is, what do they look like? I'm really interested to see what these aliens look like, because that's going to determine how well they're accepted in our society, because we're a very hateful people. Like we don't like things that look different than us, that sound different than us. We don't, until we get used to it. So I think in the beginning, if they're really ugly, if they're not like aesthetically pleasing, I think we'll try to have a war with them because we hate things that look different than we do. But if they come in and they take our form or something similar, I think they'll be able to assimilate a lot easier into our world because we'll be more likely to accept them. Let's get into this next one. We'll be talking much more about that next week. Let's get into this last one. This is Bobby Part-Time. Last song of the night. This is Yes Sir.
Pressure, we can go forever. Said I haven't seen anything yet, like I am Helen Keller. Tongue in the cheek, you know I had to address her. Threw her panties at me, went and laid them on the dresser. Yes sir, says she into playing dress up. Wants to be the student, wants me to be the professor. Yeah, acing on my test, she's never skipped a lecture. Still have her staying after class the rest of semester. Yes sir, I'm like yes sir. Roll me like a Bronco, but I ain't from
See, I wouldn't mind doing that. I wouldn't mind doing that, Bert. D. I wouldn't mind doing that. The problem I have with that is that I don't go as deep in the rabbit hole. Some people get so far into the weeds on this stuff. I don't have the patience. Like, my brain can only go about 2 layers deep. When you start going like next level, stuff, I get turned off pretty quickly by that. So I don't know if that's a show that I would be beneficial to host. I think you probably want somebody who likes that stuff a little bit more than I do. But I do agree with B-Rex. They have to look like us, because if they come in and don't look like us, we are going to be we're fearful. If I had like an 8-legged octopus looking dude dropping in my living room right now, I'm gonna be scared. Just because you got 8 legs, like what's happening? But I think if we, that's so we won't be able to accept that mentally. Sorry, I just interrupted my man's song. I'm not honestly feeling it, which is part of the reason I started this little diatribe. It feels kind of corny to me. How do you guys feel about this joint?
Denver, Chick-fil-A told me that it was her pleasure. Said there ain't nobody that can do it better. I was like, yes sir, nah, it's not a mystery. Probably bumping this through auxiliary on your way to me. Have you signing a waiver in case you sustain a bodily injury? Last week was alright, but I hope you bring in more energy. Yes sir. She a little freak and I'm an expert. Big old booty, God bless.
Pineapple doesn't belong on pizza. That's something I'll debate. I kind of feel like this feels like Baskin Robbins hip hop. Baskin like if I was in a Baskin Robbins getting some ice cream with one of my children, I would be like, oh, this is nice because it's for the kids. But for an adult in me says, what is this, man? It's not necessarily bad as much as it is corny to me. Like when the last word in your bar is "do it better," like that's the most basic of basic rap to me. I feel like I would see this in a Disney Channel movie, which, hey, there could be money made on this. You could probably take this and sell this to like a Disney network, at the end of one of their movies or during one of the slow, like the romantic wannabe parts where the kids like are dancing, holding each other's like hips and stuff. Like it could be used for that, but anything outside of that, I can't see it.
No, we haven't even opened up the liquor. Had her like, yes sir, yes sir. Told her bring a couple friends, come through, no pressure. Yeah, she a little freak and I'm an expert. Skip the main course straight to dessert. Yeah, once
straight to dessert.
The shirt, she responded, okay, daddy. I told her that it is yes sir, yes sir. She my little warrior and I'm Steve Kerr. I'm the
Hey, if you listen to these songs, these lyrics are slowly becoming very like I own you type. You do what I say. Very, very a little misogynistic. We're moving into some weird lanes. Calling her my little soldier.
Into the ship and she want me to drop the anchor, quarterback to the receiver. Way she told me to go deeper. I'm like, yes sir. She a little freak and I'm an expert. Big old booty, God bless her. Rolling up the sleeves of my dress shirt. Had her like, yes sir. Had her like, yes sir. Yes sir. No, we haven't even opened up the liquor. Had her like, yes sir. Yes sir. Told her bring a couple friends, come through, no pressure. She a little freak and I'm an expert.
D, you're absolutely right. There's the audience for everything, and I think this dude has some talent. Go check out Bobby Part-Time. We played Contact earlier. That was a pretty fire song. So, dude's putting out some good music, man. Hey, yo, that's it. That is all. Thank you guys for being with us tonight, man. We'll be back next week with Wifey. We'll be talking aliens. And, you know, if you guys ever want to submit anything, any topics for us to talk about, man, send those through to my Instagram, DM me, because I always need ideas. You know, a lot of times we go back and forth trying to figure out themes for the show. You know, we like to do more than just music. Sometimes we, you know, in between songs, give everybody a break from just listening to straight music. So we like to have things to talk about, man. So send those through to us. Thank y'all for rocking with us. That like button if you haven't already. We will see you next week. Shout out to everybody that came through tonight, man. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all. We out.